What's the deal, man? What can go wrong? We are back, man. Me, Keem, and Pun. Y'all already know, man. You feel me?
Come on, man.
Yeah, before we get started, you already know, man, this episode is presented by Prize Picks. All you got to do is use our code FMW, man. Play a 5 and get 50 instantly. You already know how to go.
Get the chili, man. Get the chili.
Man, yeah, get the chili. I know I didn't get no chili, man. All my picks was gone this weekend. About 10 of them.
Yeah, I got to calm down, man.
Yeah.
I did last Thursday for the 49ers Rams game. It was a good day. I did a couple that day and hit like 5. And then after that, I usually don't even do that many. I usually do like 2 or 3. But that day I did like 6 or 7.
And lost all of them?
No, I hit like 5.
You hit 5 out of 6?
Yeah, I got some good ones.
I don't like it. You know what? That's cool though, man. That's good juju.
That's rare.
That means you was into it yourself. You didn't want to share it with nobody. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean?
I seen that coming.
I got mines coming. That's cool. You know what I mean? Those picks, some picks people don't trust.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you'll go off the limb and start picking sacks and stuff like that, field goals and like people don't do stuff like that. We want to keep it safe. Pass yards, receiving, reception,
Even with
rushing
that, though,
yard.
Even with that, it'd be tricky.
It's like, golly.
Yeah, any given Sunday, man.
Yeah, I'm first half now, though. I didn't already did it up, man.
That's when they come out striking.
Yeah, man. But you know what I mean? I gotta call my boy, man, so I can get you on this Prize Picks thing, because you never. You know what I mean? They need to send you some chili, man.
Give me something, man.
Man,
I want to come back and talk about it over the weekend.
Yeah, man.
Y'all be having so much
Get
fun,
me right, man.
You know what
We
I'm
got to
saying?
get you right, bro, because, you know what I mean? I don't want you out there and,
Let me know you care, man. Let me know y'all care, man.
I'm going to let you know I care live,
care,
though.
It's only
man.
right.
I'm going to let you know I care live.
Alive?
Live. You call it live, bro.
Nah, this is the same thing you did with Smack with the Chain, nigga.
Nah, man.
You call somebody live for the chain?
That's it.
Oh, you making a moment?
Yeah.
You want to see you cry?
Yeah, you want to see? Oh, hey, man.
You gonna start crying?
Up to Andy. You know, Auntie.
If he call, when he call, man, it's all good.
You ain't a big dog up there yet, man.
Yeah.
Ain't a mandatory answer yet.
Yeah, it ain't a mandatory answer. You know you got to answer that phone for.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's mandatory. I should do the black shit. Call him back 2 times in a row.
Emergency?
Nah, just get me right, man. It's only right. It's only right. I've been patient. I ain't been grumpy and behind the scenes, nothing like that. All I've been doing is just letting the people know. I've been going week after week without none of this Prize Picks. So, but all that shit with the credits, though, and all that, if you win, you don't get the money, though.
Nah,
right?
you see, you just playing for fun.
Right?
Yeah. So you want to play for fun, right?
Who?
You.
No, I want the chili.
You want the credits.
No, I never said no to credits. I'm talking about the credits,
want
though.
credits. And
How
that's
does that
what
work? I'm asking for the
play
game
for
again.
fun.
Once again,
That's what you thought
before we
you was
start
finna
this
do.
show
He
off,
thought you was
I
want
want to make it clear.
Credits. He thought he was going to win $1 million. Woo! I didn't know that.
I thought you was gonna win $1 million.
Who, me?
Off these people credits, huh?
Win $1 million.
Nah,
You finna
I don't know
win
the
a
game.
million-
I don't know the game. That's what I'm asking for.
What?
So before you
Uh-oh.
get to playing with me,
That's you?
I don't know.
Yeah, you already know that sound. That's you, dog.
That's not my sound, though. I'm still gonna do it. You already you funny. You already know that sound. That's hilarious. That's a cold sound. I ain't gonna lie to you. That motherfucker got heart palpitations.
They got nervous, huh?
That one right there. Huh?
You ain't gonna talk. You ain't towing me, homie. That mean come get me, huh? Keem.
Pull up.
Help!
Yeah,
Help!
Pull up, man. But what was I just saying right now? I was saying something good.
I
Goddamn.
don't know. It's going crazy, though. Whoever called
Yeah,
that
you
is.
was saying something good about Prize Picks, man. Trying to get the chili, Prize Picks.
Oh, y'all want the chili?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, give me the game right now.
Come
Give me
on,
the
man.
So if you get credits and you win with credits, you don't mean it's no money you can never pull out from that, right?
Nah, you
In
done.
due time.
Oh, in due time?
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm asking for the game.
Yeah. In
How's
due
it work
time.
then?
They let you, like, depend on what your terms are. You get a couple times a year you can pull out, depending on. Depending on. Some
So-
people more
so
than
y'all-
others.
Well, I'm talking about overall Prize Picks. Y'all ain't got to tell me y'all business. I'm saying, like, overall.
I ain't
if
never
you-
got to pull out, so this is due to me. I need to get his people.
Pause.
Pause. That ain't pause, though.
Are we
Really.
giving game or for real? Because I want to know, like, if you got, I was told if you got credits, then if you win with that, you can't pull that money out.
Yeah, man. Shout out Prize Picks, man. Let's
Damn.
go to the next subject. Shout out Prize Picks. This is behind the scenes conversation we talk about.
No, that's what I just said. Not y'all business. What we talking about?
Yeah. It starts to go into deep conversation.
Man, this nigga head hurt. We wasn't going too deep, man. You getting
What?
credits,
Yeah,
man.
what's going on, bro?
You can't use the damn credits, homie. His head hurt. He's on the
Let's go to the next subject, man.
Oh, what? Because it's what's going
How can
on.
we sit here and talk about credits for 10 minutes? Let's talk about something. Let's get going.
All right, talk about it
You
then.
just came in here. You late for one. 45 minutes late. You walked in here. You got the everyone this is your friend shirt on. You let us know how you feeling today.
Everyone is.
What's your energy? What's your energy on? What you on today?
Yeah, man. I'm feeling great. man.
Okay, yeah.
Sorry for this alarm going off in the back.
Yeah, what's going
Got
on?
my head
You want
throbbing.
to help us out and check us out on that?
I do got a killer migraine, and that alarm is killing me right now, but we here, man. We in the building.
All right, so Pun don't want to talk about getting some game on that credit store shit. Fuck it. We here today, but you good though.
Yeah, I'm good.
Why you think you got a headache?
I don't know. I don't really never know why I got a headache.
I mean, you had.
I woke up this
Does
morning.
everybody know what you got
I
going
woke
on?
up this morning,
School.
chilling, got my kids ready for school. My son hurt himself at football yesterday, man. Hurt his back. He fell a certain type of way, messed his back up. So I was really focusing on him this morning, making sure he good. Then ended up having to go pick him up from school because about an hour in, he was like, I'm ready to come home. I can't do it. You know what I mean? Then I had to take a meeting. Here I am, brother. But my head started hurting right while I was on the Zoom call. Don't know why. Maybe overthinking. I was thinking about my son all morning. Maybe all that. Stressing from that. I don't know.
Oh,
Could have been.
yeah.
We here, though.
My son just asked to get picked up just now.
Is it raining outside right now?
Raining.
It sound like it's raining.
Hell no.
Oh, it sound like it's raining for sure.
Nah, but we here, though, man.
Oh, what's going on there,
We
man?
show up. We show up, man. We show up. Even though we got
Yeah.
personal things going on with our children and all that, we still here for the people, man.
Hey, I'm one to concur with that, you know what I'm saying? So, all right, whatever, man. Let's go ahead and get into last week's episode.
Yes.
I'm sitting with two of the oldest from FMW, you know what I'm saying, higher ups, you know what I mean, the ones the shot callers and everything right here, right? What's y'all take? Give us y'all recap. Y'all did a recap video
Why are you
on
blaming
FMW.
us?
I didn't blame you for nothing.
Why are you blaming
Who
us for
blamed
what
you for
you
hold
said?
on.
Just
Hold
get
on.
right
See,
into
that's,
it,
see,
bro.
I'm so
Because you
cold with how I
blaming
talk.
us.
I never blamed you for nothing. I asked you
Yes,
for a
you did,
conversation.
because you keep saying, "Oh, I got y'all. I'm gonna get y'all back." Like, get us back from
Bro.
what? That was your
Bro.
answer.
That is kind of crazy, though.
What's going
Like,
on
what are
here?
you gonna
I get
get
what
me
you-
back
I
from?
get
You
what
just
you're
said
trying
you
to
would have
say.
a prize pick conversation because we said it's behind the scenes conversation. So when did I say that on camera?
I don't know what you're talking about. But I get what you're saying, but these are your own words, bro. We didn't like make your words up. You said this.
When did
you
I
said
say
these
this?
things. The clips?
When did I say this though?
The clips is what you said.
Oh no! Oh, you talking about? But why y'all on defense about? I didn't say that.
Why
I
you
didn't
say
say. I didn't
y'all?
blame
I said-
y'all.
I ain't on
I'm
defense
not
about
on
nothing.
defense.
Because he has a stance, and then like you normally do, you come in to defend him.
No, I wasn't
and
defending.
water
I
that-
said I literally said I don't know what he's talking about. Did I not say that? I
Yeah,
don't know
but
what
so
he
you
talking
gotta let
about.
me finish my walk down with him because
Oh,
I want to know
go
what
get
he's
him
saying.
then.
What you mean by that?
Get him
Though?
then.
When did I never blamed you for nothing. When did that happen?
You've blamed us multiple times in multiple streams and multiple comments that I'm gonna get y'all back, even in multiple texts. It's like, stop playing. What are you gonna get me back for? I did not make you say that, bro. I did
wanna
not make
know
you
if I
say
can
that.
have an adult
Pun did not make you
conversation
say
with
that.
y'all.
First of all, Pun was
You
even
say you with
speaking
him
to
right
you.
now. Go ahead. It's you
Oh, yeah,
one-on-one.
okay, yeah.
It's
Pun was
one-on-one.
speaking to you, so I don't even know why I'm even speaking to
It's
you. You need
one-on-one
to
right
speak
now.
to Pun because most of those clips were dialogue between you and Pun. And
I got
Pun
questions.
instigated that.
I got questions. I want to know. I got questions. My questions is, like I said, we post a week out, right? What's y'all take? Y'all see what happened. Y'all seen what happened. I want to know what y'all take.
My
I ain't
As far-
blamed y'all. I just want to know what y'all take
As far as what?
from the past week, from the clips that got dropped by y'all platform. Y'all put out, y'all edited, however y'all greenlit. Like, how do y'all feel?
So you don't want to stand on your
Bro,
statements,
man, I didn't say nothing. That was an edit. I'm cool with what I said.
So what's the
I'm
problem with the
literally
clip?
cool with what
then?
I said.
So what's the problem with the clip? You said that it
Why
wasn't
you not-
altered.
Huh?
It wasn't altered at all. It was a clean cut clip where you said you.
It was altered for sure. What
It
you
was
talking about?
not altered.
What was altered? What was altered?
It was edited. That's not nobody talking.
But I'm
It was-
saying, what do you feel like was edited to where it was the wrong context? Do you feel like it was the wrong context? Because of what you said.
I ain't gonna say it's the wrong context. It just wasn't the context. I ain't gonna say it's the wrong context. It was just it was edited. I'm not knocking that part. I'm knocking the caption. on the FMW page. I ain't never seen a caption like that on that page to this
What
day.
was the caption that you didn't
Too
agree
much.
with?
I don't even remember that bullshit.
You was so
I'm
that's
just
how I
saying,
know you lying, dog. So
Listen, it's
if
kind
it
of
bothered
obvious.
you that
So
much,
y'all don't know the obvious. So y'all don't see the obvious in.
so you feel like you made a mistake and you didn't want us
I
to
ain't
post it.
what
You didn't
mistake?
say don't
What are you
post
talking
it.
about? How the episode dropped? Did I say behind the scenes don't drop the episode?
So what was
Did I
wrong with
leave
the
here
caption?
saying, "Hey, I'm ashamed of what I said"? No. What you talking about? What you talking about right now? So I'm saying, like, don't. You were trying to go around what I'm asking.
What I'm asking you is was the caption way more dangerous than what you actually said on the episode?
Yeah.
Was it worse?
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
what was it then?
I don't even remember the caption. I just
Exactly.
all I know is
we remember what you said about Hispanic people.
what I say.
You know what I mean?
No.
They'll work cheaper. You'll get them to work cheaper.
You know what I mean right there and everything? No. So, like, you need
You
to
have
stand
them
on
to
it real
work
quick.
cheaper, bro. I don't know, man.
No.
You don't
You
want to
do
see
know.
Bad Bunny. I don't understand.
Nah, all this
That's a
Hispanic people,
one-on-one.
that's that gaslight. That's what
I don't
happened
even
last
know why
week.
I'm protecting his
No, you ain't
his
protecting me.
shit.
This is a one-on-one. Y'all going.
No, this ain't no one-on-one. I'm protecting you.
He said he want to walk you down. So.
Well,
it's a
no, I
one-on-one.
mean, for what he was talking about
Go ahead,
earlier.
get it. It's y'all.
But for last week, y'all both gaslit the situation. And that's okay. Players, you know what I'm saying? Do your job. That's why I'm asking y'all post-week.
How did we gaslight it?
What you mean? How you
These is
gaslight?
your
You brought
own-
up
these was your own
MAGA.
words.
You brought up MAGA and Trump. That's not my own words. I said then, bro. And then when I seen that caption on the FMW page, I'm like, oh, you niggas really think it's a game. So the fact that y'all think it's a game, I love that y'all think it's a game. I'm gonna play the most forever until y'all can acknowledge what you niggas.
What was the caption?
I don't remember.
are you talking
I don't
about,
remember.
man?
I don't remember what the caption
So
was.
do you think I write the caption?
Nah,
You
you
write
know
the
though.
caption?
That's why I
I
said.
don't know what the caption is. You gotta tell us.
That's your platform.
Tell us what the caption is.
I don't recall. It was just too long. It's too long. Who
So
wrote
now
that
you
stupid
saying
shit?
anything?
Who
Ken?
wrote that stupid
Ken,
shit?
you be lying,
Who wrote
bro.
that?
It's okay. You a
Wrote what?
pathological liar, bro.
What have
You
I
be-
lied about though?
What does the caption say? That hurt you so much.
Yeah,
Why you
It
just be
should've
saying
stuck
anything?
with
What
you.
did I lie about? What?
Is the captions normally not like that? You said. So
Nah, they normally not
if
like
you go
that.
look at other posts. No,
That's a
it's not on
clear.
the
That's
captions
a
like
clear
that.
and attack. So somebody think it's a game, and that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. So now I'm coming. I got a show with the two higher ups from this shit. Somebody think it's a game, and y'all can't. It's not y'all, right? So somebody else think it's a game, and I'm letting y'all know it's not a game because y'all now at that point. What's the word I'm looking for? With the
You got a lot of
gaslighting,
backlash.
huh?
You got a lot of backlash.
I got a lot. I got a
never
lot.
seen you
I got a
offended by
love. I got a
clips.
love. I got a love. Got a lot of backlash.
I've
But
never seen you so offended by a clip before, or something you said. You say a lot.
no,
of
I
wild
didn't say.
shit.
I didn't say that. But I'm not offended. I'm
'Cause
not.
you said something the week before. What was the
I'm
wild
not offended
take?
though.
What was the wild take the week before?
I don't know. You do the investigations. You the journalist.
You had the
preacher.
Trump shit you said last week.
Well, who?
And then
I didn't
it's-
say no Trump shit last week though.
No, that's the preacher thing.
And that's
with
what
the
I'm saying.
church.
That's,
The
that's
church with
Jesus.
Did we say something about? Did you complain about that?
Yeah, what you mean? I want to say clip it.
Okay, and it was clipped, and it was no problem. But with this one, you mad that it was clipped?
Did I say not clip it? I didn't say it was mad at clip. I never said that.
So what are you tripping about?
I never. You're not hearing me. That's what I'm saying. I never said I was mad that the clip got clipped. The episode is out. I never had a problem with the episode coming out. I'm mad. I'm addressing the gaslighting. Y'all can't admit to the gas. You still over there with that
I'm
bullshit
trying to
grin.
look. I'm trying to look. What was the caption? I'm trying to see, and I don't
You
see.
ain't
I
give us no
don't,
context. We don't know
I
what,
don't
Y'all
see.
niggas crazy.
We don't know
man.
what
I don't
caption say.
see the caption. So you saying
Bro,
anything to me
dog,
right now,
y'all-
dog?
Listen, I'll tell y'all, bravo, y'all did a good job. Y'all think y'all threw me out there to get slaughtered? Hey, listen, man,
This is
listen.
crazy.
That's why y'all. That's why y'all
Slaughtered?
did,
This is
bro.
what
Y'all
you
came
said.
up with. I didn't say that. Why you keep saying
Bro,
what
the
I
clip only
said?
says what you said.
How
We didn't
we-
add no
bro,
words
him
in.
out
Bro,
there.
y'all niggas is crazy, bro.
The clip
We-
only says what
Bro,
you said.
y'all niggas is crazy.
How we
That's
throw
okay.
you
That's
out
okay.
there, bro?
I understand.
I don't
Listen,
get what you're saying,
I
though.
respect the game.
You act like we added some words in there, or that we chopped it up to where you were saying something you wasn't. All it was what you said. That happens when I get clipped on that page. That's what happened when t-rell get clipped on that page. Same thing.
No. Yeah. Y'all save
It
clips.
says
Y'all save clips.
it says
Y'all
King
love
doubles
y'all good
down
King
on
clips.
his
Y'all
take
save
about
yours.
Bad Bunny. This is what is this? That's all
Double
I'm
down.
saying.
Did I double down about that? Did I
It
double
said-
down? Hold on. Don't start smiling, bro. Just tell the truth. Did I double down about my take on Bad Bunny? That's when he asked about the what you say?
Bro, you triple down.
Working. Would I hire somebody, right? That wasn't my double down on no Bad Bunny. But why was that the caption?
This is not even the caption, bro. Oh yeah, it is. It said, "Why would I hire you if you can't communicate? If I can't communicate with you,
That was a second clip.
unless
That's a second clip.
You're coming with a discount.
And, okay, so Since we talking about behind
But
the scenes
this is
conversations.
this is closed caption. It's saying that, and all he did was write it. What you saying? Write what you said right here. How is that doing anything?
The beauty of it all is, it's okay.
So we left you out there to
both
die.
in your eyes.
So we were
Y'all
supposed
don't
to
know.
have the same
Y'all don't know what's going
take
on.
as you.
Y'all don't understand what you did. Y'all don't understand your gaslighting. That's okay. I love us. It's feel what y'all saying. Shout out to my good people though, man. Shout out to my good people. Shout outs.
Did your stance change? Is it something you want to tell the people?
Yeah.
Or are you still standing on what you said last week?
That
Now
I
that
would
you
rather
saw- now
that
that
I
you saw-
that I would rather. But my stance has changed though. But that I would
All right, let's hear
rather have somebody I can understand the music. Yeah, I'm still standing on that firmly for sure.
Do you think he deserves to perform at Super Bowl though?
Do he deserve to?
Yeah.
Yeah. He deserves it for sure.
There you go. You done learn something.
He deserves it for
So
sure.
he deserves to perform.
There you go.
But I said when I watched
But
back
you
the
would
episode,
rather
that's why
have somebody else.
That's how I know I'm like, oh, these niggas think they left me out for food. Okay, I see what's going on. Because when I watched the episode, I already said that. Y'all didn't clip that part though.
I don't understand
I
why
already
you
said
think
that last
we
week. I
would have
said that last
left
week.
you out there for
I
food.
said it last week. Why you asking me right now? I said it last week.
Bro,
I said it last week though.
we love you, bro.
I told you. I understand.
no
Like, I
way.
said it. I was like, damn, I did say that last week. I already said it last week.
I ain't
So,
gonna
you
say
know,
nothing,
man.
man. We're gonna stand on that. He said it last week. Because I could kick it back up. I'm gonna let it fly.
Your head
You said
hurt.
it last week, man.
Your head hurt. That's why.
You said it last week. Ain't nothing.
It's
you know.
okay, man.
So
It's
you,
cool.
you changed your stance. That's good, man. Apologize to the people, man.
No, I ain't got no apologies.
All right, you don't
know
wanna
what I'm saying?
apologize to y'all.
And I ain't going for no more gaslight, but I do the gaslighting. So we're gonna have
No more apologizing.
for however many episodes this lasts.
So
I
don't
assure y'all,
apologize.
for my behalf, what could go wrong will be the best thing. Y'all want to come sit down, enjoy yourselves, and watch.
There you
Moving
go.
on out, man.
There you go.
Yeah,
The
this
big
is-
three, the new big three.
Yeah, for sure.
The new big
this
three.
will be it, man. Hey, my hands is up like everybody else, man. We all shoot from the hip around this motherfucker. I don't give a fuck what happened to a nigga.
What was we? Okay, let's.
Why you so offended, bro?
I'm not offended. I'm smiling with y'all.
what
Y'all
were-
smiling with me. I'm smiling with y'all.
What did you expect us to do in that moment?
Bro, you're doing it still right now. Y'all still acting like y'all want to keep a stance like I was on that.
We're not even talking about that.
Man, it
We
don't
just saying
matter. That's
what you
your
want us to
energy,
do.
though. That's the energy. Y'all good. You're skilled at what you do. I'm skilled too. And we all gonna have a good time. That's all I'm
Could you
saying.
answer the question?
I don't want to
Golly.
answer your questions, nigga. You answer my questions.
This guy's mad.
I'm not mad either, though. I just
And he don't
I like
want to
clarity.
apologize to the people, the Hispanic people out there, man.
No, a lot of Hispanic people tapped in too. Like I'm saying, it's good. It's not that. It's
Yeah,
not,
they
it's not
tapped
no
in, for
issues.
sure. I
Yeah,
saw their pages.
It's not. It's only like
they tapped
some
in on
people
you, all right.
took that opportunity for sure.
Yeah.
You can go. What you mean he tapped in all right? You can go on that page. It's gonna be love too. What you mean? It's not even that for real. But
My boy don't like
some
that.
people took it as an opportunity to show their colors. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all took it for your opportunity. But Tiny said, "I'm not no better than y'all." Tiny said I did that to him a couple weeks ago.
You do it to everybody, bro.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm having a
That's where I got
conversation.
it
Y'all the
from.
one over it. Oh, why are you blaming us? I'm having a conversation.
Do it to everybody,
I wasn't
bro.
on that.
So
You just don't like when it's on you.
Yeah.
You do it to
Why are you
everybody.
saying that? All I'm doing is having a conversation,
I think the people
So
would
if I
know.
didn't
The
like
people would
something,
agree.
isn't it best to come have a conversation? I just want to know what part of the game why we can't have a conversation. You know?
Why you keep asking me questions if you don't want to answer mine? You know what I mean? Like, what's going on?
Yeah, man.
What's going on, man?
This nigga got truth in the details on the back of his hat, y'all.
I love it. It's tight. You should,
What's on the back of his hat?
Truth in the details.
Let me see. What's the back say? Truth in the detail. Oh, what the hell?
yeah. Took that.
Oh, shit.
Took that how they took better living.
Who's they?
You, nigga. You
Who's
took,
they?
Oh,
Who's
shit.
they? Who's they?
That's
Who's they?
crazy.
You took that from
I
Smack.
think that's a back on Fig hat? And say, truth in the details? Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
What's going on here?
So
Pun?
Smack told me to
Pun,
do
what's
that.
going on here, Pun?
Smack told me
See
to
what
do
I'm
that.
saying? Hey, listen. My gloves is off, man.
It's
We're gonna have a
up.
good time. This will be,
Yeah,
know,
it's up,
as
man.
long as
he
it
finna
lasts,
talk about
man. You know what I'm
that.
saying?
He
We're gonna
finna
blow
talk
it
about
up,
that for
though.
a minute.
We're gonna blow it up like we're supposed to.
Yeah. I want you to, you know what I mean? Good marketing. You probably
That's
won't.
what I'm supposed to do. Yeah, man.
So wait, you think you the originator of the Truth in the Details?
Look at Punk. Here go they tag team.
This ain't even a
He
tag team.
could have
This
asked
is a
that.
legit
You
question.
could have asked him a question too, though.
Could you-
But you decided to pivot me and then
No.
say, "Oh, so you want that's
But
your
I'm just
narrative."
asking you, could
God
So
you
you
answer?
think you're the curator?
No,
What's going on
answer?
here, yo?
no, can we just? I'm getting somewhere. That's all I'm asking because I was finna be like, oh, that's. But I'm
Can
like,
you
wait,
answer the
are
question?
are you the creator of that? Is what I'm saying. Because I'm getting back to the hat.
Yeah. Definitely.
Okay.
It's only on the back of his head because of me, but it's okay. You know what I mean? I'm just like Turkey. You know what I'm saying? You can go.
So
to
when did
Turkey,
you? What year did you
get the
create
Truth in the
that?
Details. Huh?
What year did you create Truth in the Details?
What year?
Yeah, like when did you create it?
Shit, when I first said it, my mom and them said I was about 4, so like I'll say 1990.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that came out before you.
Back on Fig. Okay, found it. Okay.
Truth in the Details. Huh?
That is funny though. That's a good. Where you notice that? That is
Why you ain't
funny.
got no narrative for that, pun? I know you got. It was vice versa. You have a
I
narrative,
never saw the
man.
hat. I'm reading the hat. I'm getting the whole.
But we hear that. What do you think about that?
I'm getting the whole issue.
You know what I'm saying?
Truth in the Details. Now, I would expect on the back
God.
that it would say like they slogans that they known for, which would be like the yearn of me, or you know what I mean. What
Probably
else?
can't
What
get
else?
that
What
one
you say?
off,
What they took?
We Better Living.
Better living.
11, yeah, right.
It's
But-
everywhere. Look, on God in Heaven. You know what I mean? South Central. Yeah. Back on Fig.
Living legend.
Yeah. I would expect yearn of me, like
Yeah,
that's
living
y'all
legend,
slogan.
man. I'm a
Y'all
living
more
legend,
so
man.
coin on y'all show.
Yeah.
But
But you know the
Truth
people
in the
that's
Details is funny. That is funny that it's on your hat because it's like that's random as hell.
my niggas that's
That
de-
is
my
random.
niggas that's detailing it. It's so much, you know, embedded in our show. He just think it's ours, so it's okay. He didn't know no better.
This nigga.
He didn't know no better. It's okay.
Hey, shut up, man. It's okay,
Yeah.
man.
Do you got?
I'm not answering your questions no more.
You got Truth in the Details like merch?
No, he
No,
doesn't.
yeah, I do for sure. I got a lot of Truth in the Details merch.
Well,
What you mean? My I Love Us sweaters was Truth in the Details.
your
merch.
what sweaters?
My I Love Us.
Oh, I love us.
Yeah, it's the Truth in the Details.
What did
my
it say?
first
I
Truth in the
trust.
Details piece.
For real?
Yeah.
I thought that was a dedicated piece.
So look at it.
Oh, that's tight. I
Truth
never
in
got
the
one of
Details.
those. And I ain't got my hat either.
I got your hat in the car, and it's gonna be on your hat. So when you go, whatever show you got later on today, it should be on, man. Take that shit off.
Yeah.
No, for real, low key.
I've been
you go to
wearing
merch.
dedicated
if I
hats
see-
since you've been giving me dedicated hats, man.
I know.
Let's not go there.
Wait, is this a hat that's in production or a one-on-one?
No, this hat is made production.
It's
It's ready to rock.
is being sold.
Yeah, I'm finna sell
When you
it.
saw that, did you say, "Hey, hold on, let's change Truth in the Details"?
Nah,
Or-
he just showed me the text
Nah.
message. He's approving this shit.
I approved it.
Okay, pun. Don't worry about it. Listen, man.
I mean, at the end of the day, the
What?
day's gonna end.
Huh? The days go in.
At the end of the day, the day's gonna end. That's all I got for that one.
So you can understand my gloves
I
off.
just say my boy definitely took your shit and ran with it. That's
I
kind of
didn't
crazy.
take nothing. How he know I don't got a
That's been
percentage
like a
for him?
theme. That's been a theme.
How he know I ain't got a percentage for him?
Wow.
How he know they going into the pot for better living?
Because I don't know. That's why I know. That's why we ain't talked about it. We ain't spoken about it.
I'm talking about. I'm telling you right now.
Man, fuck
bro.
the hat, man. Fuck you. Fuck the hat, nigga.
It's okay.
You wearing
Give
one?
me my
Would you wear one?
dedicated hat.
Yeah, I asked him for it.
No, he didn't. He told me no. I don't want to wear it.
I ain't say
like,
that.
all right.
I ain't say that.
All right,
Oh
nigga.
yeah, because
Whole ass nigga.
it say smack it. What's the name on it? I wouldn't do that. You know what I'm saying?
Right here.
I would,
Okay,
I
say
would,
smack
I wouldn't
on
do
there.
that.
Yeah,
you know
it's
what
all
I'm saying?
good, man.
What's your beef with Smack this week, man? Y'all cleared y'all shit up? Last week
man.
was kind of a rough one, and y'all two was going tit for tat, going back and
I
forth on
don't
each
know.
other.
Yeah, and I'm kind of
Smack said,
confused too.
Smack said something that kind of threw me off on
Again?
Shame on You.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It did.
Death, brought up death.
When he said he could die, I said, damn.
He can die,
I
right?
never heard that
Yeah, I
one.
got nothing to say to that man. That's all good, though.
Now I said maybe he was just in the moment, too deep in the moment.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
too
he
deep
was
in the
trying to get
moment. That's
into a
like getting out of
character?
character. Like if you lose
Yeah.
character like that, you know what I'm saying? It's people lose their jobs.
That's why I
losing
was like,
character.
all right. I said, hold on, maybe,
He was too in character.
maybe this is, maybe y'all two in character.
I have no anger towards my brother Smack, man. That's my
Okay.
boy and everything. It's all what I be pushing is for emotion. So whether somebody push past me or I push past them, man, please get to where you got to go.
But you go back though, in your own form and fashion, and you counter, because your thing last week was calling him a roach, and you kept calling him a roach the whole episode. The roach, you need to get rid of the roach.
Just giving Roach vibes. Yeah.
When it's roaches in people's house, they want to get rid of them. You gotta get rid of the roach.
Yeah.
So what's your whole thing? Is that a playing thing or that serious? You feel like he need to get rid of, rather
Nah,
it be
I
on
think-
Back on Fig or Shame on You. Like, is that a real thing or you just?
Nah, he can never back on
playing.
Fig. Nah, back on Fig. No.
I'm saying-
Shame on you for sure.
So you
No,
serious?
back on Fig. No.
Yeah, he recently just said Smack gotta go too.
Yeah, I'm back on. I mean, on Shame on You for sure, but back on
That's
Fig.
crazy,
Nah,
man.
I
That was
don't.
also-
I can never
that
see
was-
Smack not being
That
there.
was actually-
Don't point your finger at me, bro.
No. I was gonna say that was you. AD presented that.
That's
on the
crazy.
call. And he said if he don't get, Pun don't get his money and some, and he was like, smack.
I love how you turn this around on everybody.
This is document. Go look on Yaz's. She put the clip up yesterday.
But you agree with it.
What?
If he
Hey man,
don't
only
give you your
time will
money,
tell.
he
I ain't got
Okay,
my money,
man.
bro.
I'm not knocking.
I need my chili.
I ain't knocking. We all.
That's
What we
crazy.
do in this space is we kind of like.
I get my chili.
We like to teeter with the truth. Real passive aggressive shit we be going on. You know what I mean? Y'all need to chill. That's why I'm trying to tell y'all. That's why I looked you in your eyes. Y'all offended me last episode. Y'all don't want to.
How did we offend you by you saying
You still
that,
doing it right
homie?
now.
That is
You're not
crazy,
doing it. You're still doing it right now.
King.
You don't want to listen when somebody is talking.
Okay.
Y'all offended me last week.
You literally said it yourself, though.
I didn't say that. Y'all gaslit it, and then from y'all platform, y'all let them clips fly out like that. And then, you know the truth, that other one was loaded up. I said, hey, man, let this shit, what are you doing, right?
You did.
And that shit came out 10 minutes later, damn near.
No,
So-
it didn't. It came out the next day.
No, it didn't, man. It came
Yes,
out
it
a
did.
couple hours
He
later.
definitely,
That's documented too. I'm
he
like,
definitely dropped it in there, and I was
Yeah,
like,
so-
damn.
I had the clips ready. That don't mean
Truth in the details. Truth in the details.
I'm working.
Huh?
I'm working.
You're working?
Yeah, I'm working.
All
I
right,
got the
that's-
clips ready for you. Don't you
No,
want
but
clips?
all I'm saying is we got to do better. That's what I was getting at.
What? Hold on, wait. All
Oh,
right,
he
look,
don't
look,
like
look,
that.
look.
He don't.
Let me say this. Let me say this.
Oh, he don't like
Yeah, yeah,
that.
yeah,
He
yeah,
don't
yeah, yeah,
him.
yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Because if it was on me,
Jump on the
same
bump
boat-
chest. Jump
hold
on the bump
hold
chest.
Vice versa. If it was on me in the same boat, I was saying what you said, and you
Ooh.
was doing what I was doing,
He'd
and
have
that
killed
clip
you.
came out, would you have cared? Would you be like, take that clip down? That was wrong. Y'all did Pun scandalous. Would you have
listen.
cared?
Mind you, let me tell you something now. Listen. Ain't nobody did me scandalous, man. And I ain't asked for y'all. Nobody need to save me or nothing like that. It's all good. I'm going off the intentions. You sat here and spun that like you did with those words.
I was just asking, brother.
No, you was being intentional. So I'm like, okay, cool. He did the content. But you didn't come back and clear it up.
Clear up what? You said it.
You need to tell the people.
All I did
I'm
was
not
ask.
MAGA.
All I did was ask.
Tell the people, bro.
So you want him to tell the people you ain't
You need to tell
racist?
the people because you said that. No, bro. Ask me. Y'all need to
You
clear
want
this
you
shit
to
up.
tell the people you ain't racist?
I'm not MAGA. You gotta tell the people you're not MAGA.
Because you pulled that bullshit.
You
I'm
gotta
telling
tell the people you're not MAGA.
I don't gotta tell nobody that because that's me going up. Why I gotta do that? The person who did that, the person who wronged me.
All it was is
That's
it sound,
basically putting the
it
billboard out
sound
there on me.
MAGA.
If y'all want to admit
It
that,
sound MAGA-ish. MAGA.
You have MAGA stances, and
We
therefore
questioned it.
people gonna perceive you as MAGA.
So we like, oh, you MAGA? You like, no. And then you cleared it up right there.
You said if people can't talk English, they don't deserve to be paid a full amount like somebody who can. From you,
That is crazy.
right? Yes or no? Correct me if I'm
nah,
wrong.
that's not the context, Pun.
All right, well, say
And that's why I don't want to talk to you no more because at this point, right?
we just recapping.
No, that's a hazard. What you're doing? That's hazardous. What you're doing right there. 'Cause
It's
you don't
literally
wanna-
what you said.
That's what's the context though. That's not what I said. I said that. Yes, I probably said that. Said accompanied by more words after and prior. Why are
Okay,
you missing
why?
those words? You're
Why?
doing that because you want to frame it away. Why?
I'm not framing nothing. We having dialogue, brother.
Oh,
we
no,
having a
now we have
conversation.
I love dialogue. That's what I'm saying.
This is a
dialogue.
conversation.
So apologize.
Now, whoever made that,
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Now apologize
Why I
is
can't
crazy.
get that? Why I can't get that for two brothers I'm sitting next to every week? You niggas wronged me last week with them clips.
How can we
and I
frame
sent
you
the
to
clip
be
in.
racist and MAGA? You said
Bro,
that.
so you
So
still
he
playing.
was trying to clear it up by
All right,
actually
okay,
asking
listen.
these questions. Look, if I wouldn't have said
I'm
MAGA,
going to play
he would have been
ball,
like,
man.
oh, he MAGA.
I'm going to hold you to everything that you said, and I want to clip it too, actually. I need this
I
clip.
want to clip it.
You
I
make
need the
sure you,
clip.
yeah,
All
make
right,
sure
for
you
sure,
got it.
for sure.
And I clip it, bro.
All right, for sure.
I clip it, bro.
For
That is
sure.
But the
crazy.
people can determine if we was wrong or you was wrong.
Yeah. Matter of
people
fact,
determine.
let us know in the
Well,
comments.
hey,
who
now,
was
see, now
wrong,
they want.
man.
Now they saying, let us know in the
That's
comments,
who
man.
matters, bro.
The
That's who
comments,
matters.
man. That's me, man. Y'all know the comments. Those me, man.
Don't get in the comments too arguing with the people, man.
Yeah,
but if you want to,
you was
fuck
doing a lot of arguing. I noticed that, bro. Is that like a? Did we really get under your skin? I saw you.
I just like to have a human experience, and so it's not necessarily arguing. Like you said, the dialogue. Somebody has an opinion on me. I don't really feel like I'm like bigger than the program just because I don't know you on your IG. You know what I mean? Hey, shit, I'm on social media too. I could respond to that.
You were saying some pretty hurtful shit.
It's
people.
nothing wrong with responding. That's
Why
what
you
you're
remember
saying.
everything I just did last week? That's why I asked you from the beginning of the episode, man. Like that's what
Because
I'm
it was popping up on my page. I said, damn, this nigga Keem in there catching fades, bro. I put that. I said, Keem, you catching fades in this motherfucker. I was just waking up seeing Keem responding saying some hurtful shit. And I was like, damn, is it really getting to you,
hurtful
bro?
shit is crazy. Now he's saying it's hurtful shit. All right.
Bro, he want us to back him no matter what.
I'm
No, I
backing you,
don't.
bro.
No, I don't. I just want y'all to be
I actually
human.
got in the comment section with you and started backing you. I started going at people with you.
Y'all need to let the
Holding
people
you down,
know, man.
bro.
But all my good peoples know, you know what I'm saying? It's only people that don't. It was a few people that do know me, you know what I mean? And I'm like, oh, everybody want to play a game. It's okay.
It's all good, man.
Everybody want to play a game.
You got to stand on what you believe in. So if that was a true, honest take, stand on that, bro.
Oh,
That's
no,
what-
definitely.
Hey,
That's
some
what I'm
family and
saying.
friends in there, homie, going at you.
Yeah.
Everybody ain't gonna love
Yeah.
what you say, bro.
I'm like, damn.
Ain't
like
nobody
that,
can't.
dude.
Hey, we can't.
But it's
stick
the clips
beside
though.
that.
It's the way the clips is designed. I'm like, all right. It's the way it's painted.
That's what makes
Everybody agrees. I'm talking about everybody behind the scenes, people. You know what I mean? Most people came to me and said, "Damn, why did they do you like that?" I'm like, yeah. Everybody noticed that shit, huh?
You do know
it's a day thing with that one, huh?
No, you know
I'm
that's
not tripping about this one, right? Okay, for
You
sure.
know that's how clips work, though, right? But you've been in the space long enough to know, like people always gonna take like the spicy elements of the conversation and put it together.
Yeah,
instead of just like the full context, because a lot of people don't watch clips that long. They're gonna zone out in a minute.
No,
2
you had the
minutes.
best of the weeks. I dropped the best of the weeks. I seen that, and for whatever reason, I got a 30-minute clip on there, right in the middle of the episode. It's only a 45-minute episode, but this one right here got a 30-minute clip, man. That's beautiful, man. You know
We
what I'm
watched the
saying?
best of the
like
week.
the whole episode not out, but
You talking about
hey,
Instagram versus YouTube?
Get your clip forming up, get it up, do it up. Wasn't that in the best of the weeks? Who
What's
approves this
the
shit?
best of the weeks?
Who approves this shit?
Well, where did you see that at?
On YouTube, nigga.
You're talking about YouTube versus Instagram.
Oh, I didn't know that. Was it on FIGGMUNITY or back on Fig?
FIGGMUNITY, man.
FIGGMUNITY clips. Best of the week.
So you put the full context on there?
45-minute video, best of the week.
There you
Oh,
go.
I didn't know that.
Your full context on best of the week. Go check it out.
There's so much content coming
Shout
out,
out
bro.
Kenny
I
King.
just really don't know.
So much, huh?
I think the
You
people,
drowning, huh?
the people, they
Drowning in
hear
content.
you out, man. But they got they write the riff.
Nah, that's what I'm trying to tell you. I was never mad.
Rebuttal.
I only wanted to talk to my brothers about what we got going on, man.
Oh, this did come out best of the week. That is tight. That's right, man. You was in the best of the week, man. Shout out to the
That's an
boy for
achievement.
editing that,
Yeah,
man.
Don't worry about it, man. I love us.
Did you love that episode in the best of the week?
It was cool. I like that. I didn't understand me having 28 minutes of a segment in there. It's like it's given. You know what I mean? But
What is it giving?
other than that, it's given what I'm talking about.
Full context.
It's giving full context.
Full context. That's what you said you want, right?
I just want to move forward.
All right, let's move
You
forward
don't know
then.
what you want, bro.
Because you just said you want full context. Now you complain about full context. Which one is it?
I already knew the episode was out.
Shout out to King, man. Let's
Man,
move
shout out
forward.
to Keem. He don't know what he wants, y'all, man. Let's get back to sports, man. LeBron, he is not retiring. Woo!
What'd you think about it when you initially saw that announcement?
I thought he was gone, man.
You thought
I
it
ain't
was,
gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie to you. I said, you know what? He gonna stay this year, and then next year is farewell. I didn't think he was gonna retire this year, but I was like, next year he's out of there. Oh God, I'm like, godly.
I definitely thought he was gone.
Yeah.
I said he's either gone. I told AD, I said it's either he gone or it's gonna be like a wild announcement, like I'm going to Cleveland to finish and retire 1 year.
If he would have did that, I
I
would
think
have
it's gonna be
hated
something
LeBron.
crazy.
I know I would have hated
So that
LeBron.
when did that sit down with whoever he was talking to, that promo, he already
Yeah.
spoke? That already came out?
It was to announce a new VSOP, a Hennessy VSOP.
For real?
Oh yeah, you happy about that? Huh?
Oh, he playing
yeah.
ball.
Yeah. He playing ball. He twisted
No,
it.
I'm
He
talking about he
said-
playing ball with like Kevin Hart and them, right? Because they like,
Yeah.
Kevin
He
Hart
trying
got
to
his
get
own
in
shit
there
though,
with
right?
Kevin Hart got his own stuff, but he like, that's what I don't care about. Hennessy, VSOP.
damn, that was for
VSOP.
VSOP.
Yeah.
Man, a sharp ass nigga, huh?
he
VSOP.
all LVMH.
Yeah,
You know, that's
right.
the chili. You know what I mean? You get in that LVMH group, it's lit.
I still got my LeBron Hennessy bottle from that Smack didn't want.
Oh,
I
you
still got it at the
that?
house. Yep. I don't drink Hennessy, so I just got it sitting up in the
Oh, that's
boom,
crazy.
in the Raptors.
And I know he'll drink it right now if he had it right now.
What's the significance of that mass
It's a
produced
special
sticker?
bottle, man.
Huh?
It's a LeBron bottle.
I'm saying you gonna lie to your like grandkids when you get older, talking about like it's like LeBron gave this to me, or
No, did
you
I
gonna
say
keep
that?
it real?
See,
Like,
what
man,
you're doing
I'm
is you're
asking.
gaslighting.
I
That's
might
what you're
be.
doing.
I might be. I'm admit
what
though.
you're
I'm admit it. I'm saying though. I'm asking.
You're
How do you
gaslighting.
view this bottle? I want to know how do you
I
view this
literally
bottle?
didn't say any of the sort. He just put a whole. I didn't say none of that. I said I got the bottle at the house, and from there you said I'm a lie to my grandkids. Like, what are you talking about?
Well, that's what I'm trying to ask you, man. I'm asking you now.
It's just
How
a special
do
bottle.
you view this bottle?
It's the LeBron James bottle. LeBron James is an NBA All-Star, great LA Laker. I'm keeping it, bro.
Okay, yeah, for sure. I was trying to see.
It was the first one. I never saw one before that. Have you?
Yeah, I ain't never saw it.
Yeah.
Pun on, I mean, Keen don't know what's going on. But you got to guess here, though, man. Come on, man.
Yeah, we got guests here, man.
Yeah, we got a guest
right
here,
now?
man. Come on. Yeah, come on. Let's do it, man.
Fall right in there, man. Fall right
Fall
in.
right in,
I
man.
ain't
We're
say what's up,
scared,
man.
Fall into the madness.
Yeah,
Oh
come
yeah.
on, man.
Oh yeah.
How many you got?
Oh yeah. There we go.
Oh, no, I
Proof of
need at least a
concept.
free one, man.
Proof of concept. What's going on, boss? How you doing, man?
How you doing, brother? Yeah, excuse the left hand, man.
What up, bro?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's going on, my guy?
What's going on, man? Jeff Perlman in the building, man.
Jeff
Did I pronounce that right?
Perlman.
Yes, I pronounced that
The
right.
hats. I'm trying to figure out the hats. Are you a Philly guy?
Me?
Yeah.
No. That's just my initial
Are
right
you a
there.
ball guy? You watch a lot of baseball?
I was a baseball writer at Sports Illustrated for a long time.
Oh, okay, yeah. We're us Dodger fans over here. But sorry, we're trying to be fashionable today.
I'm a depressed Mets fan.
Oh.
Yeah.
Depressed Mets fan.
Yeah, it's
It's not looking good for you, huh?
even worse. I'm a Jet fan.
Oh.
Jets?
Woo.
Jeez.
Jesus
It's
Christ.
so bad
You going through it.
every year.
You
I haven't
should-
had a Super Bowl in my lifetime.
Yeah,
Yeah.
God, in your lifetime?
Yeah, they won in '69. I was born in '72.
Never got to see it.
We had Keyshawn for a brief time.
Yeah.
We had Wayne Corbett for a little bit. Mark Sanchez, that's not going so well.
I mean, you had
Yeah,
you had
yeah,
good
yeah.
seasons.
You had
Mark
good
Sanchez.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all did have Mark Sanchez. Yeah. Jets ain't been on shit for real though. Nah, for real, they really ain't never been
No,
on
no,
shit. That's kinda,
terrible.
yeah.
They can't win.
That's like the NFL's tax write-off.
The NFL tax write-off.
We got them here just to
Mike.
fill up space. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I remember Keyshawn Johnson went there. Yeah, that's tight.
Yeah, Keyshawn was there, man. He was doing his thing too.
Yeah.
Keyshawn always complained he never had a quarterback,
He's correct. His best quarterback
Yeah.
was Vinny Testaverde.
and that's crazy.
Dang, Vinny Testaverde.
And he did what he did with no quarterback.
They had at the same time. They had Curtis Martin as their halfback. They had Keyshawn. They had Corbett. Like they had three weapons, and Testaverde, Ray Lucas, Mark. I mean, it sucked. It's terrible.
How does that really be working, y'all think, though? All the people in the world, that's all I know is politics. How, 16 teams. Y'all mean to tell me out of all the people in the world, they can't find 6 elite-ass quarterbacks?
We had Favre.
Like,
at the end of his career.
why do it be a handful of trash quarterbacks in the NFL getting paid that much money when all the
It's
people
the
in the world?
systems, man.
That's what I'm saying. It's like,
It's the systems. If you can't get it right on this iPad, it's bad for you. They got to study the most. It's the systems.
oh, you saying like the
Yeah.
quarterback, the lead as he is, when they get here, he can't just integrate into this people's system?
A lot of quarterbacks can't integrate into the system. It's hard as hell.
No, man. Out of 16 people in the world, it's,
You know what,
this
Dan?
shit, it's like, don't be adding up to me. Like, God damn, it should be all. Every quarterback should be cold.
Should be
every quarterback.
nice.
Yeah, it should be cold. It's like,
But you fight
y'all got
against
too much money.
It's the system, and then you fight against the defense. Now you got to learn defenses. Like it's complicated. You just
you
not
got
gonna
to-
go out there and think you just gonna be cold. 'Cause you got an
Defense.
arm.
Then, yeah, you got the elite linebackers coming in at you. You got
So
the
that's
but like he
O-line-
said, but what
O-line
I'm saying is,
important.
I get it, bro.
Yeah.
I'm saying, how does a franchise like kind of just carry on a bullshit quarterback? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you never
It's
get it right with a
crazy.
quarterback.
I'm
Nobody.
better safe than sorry, man.
I mean, like the Packers had Favre, Aaron Rodgers, Jordan Love back to back to back, right?
Oh my god.
We had, when I was a Jet fan, like back in the day, our best quarterback of my lifetime is Ken O'Brien.
Ken O'Brien.
He's the best quarterback that Justin Bryant had. Yeah, he was picked before Marino. They picked him before Marino in the '83 draft. It's just a
Damn.
nonsense.
That's
It's horrible.
crazy.
Yeah, it sucks.
Who? I know that's why.
So don't become Jet fans. If you guys are looking, if you're team free agents, don't do it.
Hey, since we're here on this NFL topic, my man went viral last week.
This fuck. Nigga.
I just wrote a Tupac book. I'm yeah, right.
What is your stance on Bad Bunny performing for the Super Bowl?
My stance?
Yes.
I think it's a disc. No, I'm just kidding.
We here, baby.
It's a disgrace to
get
the
it out,
American
kid.
way. I mean, all right, so I'll tell you something interesting. I wrote years ago when I was at Sports Illustrated, I did a story, like this big story back in '99 about this racist baseball player named John Rocker on the Atlanta Braves. And he was this guy who hated everyone. And he's this white guy from Macon, Georgia. And the other day he put on Twitter, actually, what do you want to call it? This is anti-American, bringing Bad Bunny. And it's like, number one, you know Bad Bunny is actually from America. Like, do you not understand that?
He didn't know that.
Where Puerto Rico was.
He didn't know that.
You didn't know that.
His
Like, you're
stance was
crazy. He's still doing it, man.
His stance
know
was
Puerto Rico was.
Crazy,
was only
bro.
Americans should be able to perform at the Super Bowl.
It's crazy, but keep going, man. For real.
Go ahead.
We're gonna
You
get
did say that,
it
dog.
promoted. We're gonna get it promoted. Don't listen to these.
I think, like, first of all, you're the NFL. You're trying to go global. It
Right.
actually makes sense.
Trying
It
to
makes too
expand the
much.
brand.
They're going to have teams, I guarantee you, within a decade, they'll have a London team. They might have a Dublin team. They might have a Barcelona team. Why wouldn't you expand the brand? If you're some white racist, I'm just being blunt, like,
Right.
and as a white guy, like, if you're some white racist piece of shit who thinks America only needs to be, I mean, you see it now, white,
Right.
Christian, blah, 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 then maybe you're going to hate the choice of Bad Bunny.
What's the
Right.
blah 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 blah?
The blah, blah, blah is you're just, so I grew up in a town. I grew up in a town that was really racist.
Red wing, white,
That's the
right.
friend would have said. He white.
Yeah.
The blah
Right
blah
wing,
blah
left
blah
wing,
blah.
you
It's
know
cool.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, but I'm being serious.
I just
Like,
messing with you.
I grew up in a town. I grew up in the most MAGA town in upstate New York. These people, like, they look at someone like Bad Bunny and they think, and they would look at this show, right?
crazy.
And they would say, these people are infringing on America, and that's not what America is. And America is Kid Rock and Lynyrd Skynyrd and Bon Jovi,
Yeah.
and they view hip hop as quote unquote black music.
Right.
They view Bad Bunny as they wouldn't even know, you know.
Right.
And like they're just ignorant.
Right.
And they just want to live in this world of ignorance.
Yeah.
It's just fact.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sucks.
I can agree with the ignorance part.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, I learned last week, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Bad Bunny fans. They tapped in. They tapped in with me. They let
Oh,
me
yeah,
know what's
yeah,
going
yeah.
on.
You
Like people I didn't even know. I'm talking about
Right.
a lot of my peoples
Right. Don't know.
tapped in. Just let me know, like, you probably just ain't updated. You know. So I learned that part
I
of the
think the
game.
two biggest
But
things-
see, what you about to, you
I was gonna say the two biggest things you probably learned was Puerto Rico is a part of America and Bad Bunny knows how to speak
you didn't
English.
know that. You sat here on this couch and you
You
didn't know
said
that.
Bad Bunny didn't know how to speak English. You know how to speak English.
Oh, I was wrong for that. I was speaking about the Super Bowl not doing English. That's what I was speaking about. I was never speaking about him speaking English for real.
It's
I
all
said
good.
that, so I scaled
They
back
also
on
had
that.
Shakira as a halftime performer.
Right,
Years ago.
nobody
Her
can
first
play.
like 3 albums were Spanish language albums.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
and nobody can play.
Oh, she didn't perform in English when she performed on Super Bowl?
She's
Super
performed
Bowl
some of
English.
those songs.
Did she do
songs
some in
in
Spanish?
Spanish?
Yeah.
Oh, I know some of them. Yeah,
Yeah, not all of them.
yeah.
though.
That's what I was saying. That was my only take there, though. But like I said, when I realized, I just wanted to be clear. I'm with my peoples, right? So when I said this shit out loud like that, I realized, like, damn, ain't nobody fucking with this type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, but even my peoples was saying, like, you might be tripping. But like, my stance is still, if I had it, I'll still say Chris Brown.
Yeah, yeah.
That's my, I ain't.
But it is,
I
As
was
a-
going
as a
back.
performer.
If I had a vote, if I had a preference, I would say I would rather have seen Chris Brown on there.
but you see where getting Chris Brown would just limit the audience compared to getting
Now
Bad
that's
Bunny.
crazy. See, I can
Getting
gaslight.
Bad Bunny.
No.
Okay.
How?
All right.
Well, I don't even want to get to this conversation right now. We got to guess
It opens up to a whole new audience, bro. A whole bigger.
And Chris Brown
audience.
does it?
Chris Brown doesn't speak Spanish. He doesn't speak like, you know what I mean? He doesn't cater to a lot of. It's a lot of demographics he don't cater to.
Chris Brown never did the Super Bowl.
No.
No.
They're not gonna let Chris Brown.
Is that because of the whole thing with Rihanna?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jay-Z's over the Super Bowl. He's not letting
That's
Chris
crazy.
Brown in on that.
Yeah, he can forget about it, which is heartbreaking though, because he's one of the best performers to ever live.
Yeah.
How long do
Still
you
doing
think
it.
Jay-Z is gonna hold that grudge, or quote unquote hold that grudge? Because they always make it seem like Jay-Z hates Chris
Well,
Brown.
forever.
How do we even know if he really does?
I mean, you got to look at it. If it was your little sister, if it was your daughter, I can understand Jay-Z's grudge for life.
But we have seen Rihanna and him together in the same room at the same time, hugging each other since.
I mean,
Yeah.
as you would see your sister, or you will see them same women forgive somebody that
But
you
we
didn't
still got
already.
to keep our distance.
Hell yeah, I got to
So
keep my
Jay-Z,
distance,
Chris
'cause
Brown
I
never
don't
in the
trust
same
you
room?
still. Huh? Not like
no,
that, but
no.
I
I can't recall. I've seen Rihanna and Chris Brown, I think in like the last 5 years. They were in the same section or something. And the
Yeah.
picture went viral.
I seen it. Yeah, they were in the same section.
Yeah.
Hugged it up.
I'm sure
party.
Jay ain't out for him or don't got it out for him, but like far as it, I ain't really looking to do no business with you though.
Like ASAP wouldn't do a song with Chris Brown, I'm guessing.
Ooh,
That would be weird.
that would be weird.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of
Unless-
tough. Like, well, we doing this. Well, why are we doing it?
What if behind the scenes, like her and Chris is cool? See, we don't even know. Like, what if they're cool and she's like, yeah, y'all should do it, and she's pushing for it? And who knows? I don't know. Sometimes it be the people making things a bigger deal than what it really is.
Well, that's kind of like what so journalists,
Yep.
right? You will go find out an answer like that. You get to go. Is
Get the
that how?
truth.
Is that how it goes? You
You try to.
move around, and how are you going about getting an answer that most people not getting. You, as like you said, the area you come from, how do you get the answer?
All right, I'll give you. I'm not. This isn't like me trying to promote a book thing, but I'll give you an example using Tupac. There's always this question about Tupac. What happened at Quad Studios, right, when he was shot?
Yeah.
What happened at Quad Studios? What happened? And there are all these rumors through the years.
And they say Jimmy Henchman.
Sure.
Yeah.
But also, like, did he shoot himself in the nuts?
Yeah.
That was a long.
Oh yeah, I did hear that a little bit.
And so what do I do as a journalist, right? You go through every article you can find about it from back in the day, right? And you circle names and you call everyone. And I found there was one guy who was named in one article in the New York Daily News, the first EMT to get to Tupac at Quad. He's been retired for years. I find him. I call him. He's like, holy crap, no one's ever called me before to ask me about this. He goes, but I have stuff to tell you. He's like, this is a true story. He goes, I was the first guy to get there. He takes the elevator up. He comes up. He doesn't even know who Tupac is, right? He's like, I think he was from Puerto Rico, actually. Anyway, but he's not a hip hop guy. Gets up there. He's examining this guy. And Tupac's like, I got shot in my balls. He's like, do you want to see my balls? And the guy's like, I don't really want to, but yeah, I will. And he pulls down his boxers, and Tupac has been shot in his balls, right? But there was no entrance in his pants or underwear. So there's no bullet hole in his pants or underwear. The only way that can be is if he shot himself. And Tupac had his gun here. So the guy said to me, he goes, he shot himself in the balls. He's like, I guarantee you, I treated him. There's no possible way he couldn't have shot himself because there was no entrance wound into his pants or underwear. So long story short, that's how you find things out. You call 1 million people, you get the person who's closest to the source, then you're interviewing.
Well, that's kind of like, so if you're saying so, because that's kind of heavy.
It gives you the truth.
Yeah, that's heavy to say that. Well, I'm not disputing you, but I want to make sure you're saying it right. I was under the impression Tupac never even got up the elevator. He was in the lobby.
No, he went up after he was shot. Because the EMT goes up, and then they bring him down. You can actually, I don't know the picture, but he was on. They put him on a stretcher board, like one of those boards.
Yeah,
it didn't actually fit in the elevator. They have to go like this, and he was bleeding on the ground. And when they take him out, is when you see him giving the finger.
Yeah.
To I think it was Cece was giving the finger to.
Damn.
Yeah.
Shit, that's kind of I don't know. I mean, I heard the shooting yourself thing.
That's
kind of like a confirmation then, right?
I think so. I mean, I confirmed it.
Yeah.
He was actually shot. There's a lot of stuff about Quad that's interesting.
That changes a lot. Like,
well, he was still shot.
What?
He was shot in the head. And it's interesting because I talked to a bunch of guys who treated him. The bullet, which is really unusual.
Oh, okay.
It embedded between the skin and the dome and the skull. So he actually had a bullet. He got really, really lucky. EMT said he'd never seen it before, where a bullet basically crowns your skull, so you're not actually shot in the head.
In the head.
It embeds in the skin.
Damn.
And they got shot once in the hand.
That's what happened to me. That's my same situation.
True?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you got lucky too, because I think
I got shot in the head, but it was just stuck, and it didn't penetrate.
Right.
It didn't go through. They was able to pull it out.
Yeah. That sounds painful.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Before we go any further, man,
sorry.
let's give you you want to give your man a proper introduction?
No,
You know
bro,
what I
go
mean?
ahead. Shit,
You know what I'm saying?
we here, man.
Yeah, do it up. I mean, let's tell them about your book, man, and what's going on, and why you're here before we start continuing to talk, because I know everybody gonna be like, what the hell is going on, man? Yeah.
My name is Jeff Perlman.
Yeah.
I'm a longtime sports writer.
Yeah.
I've written 10 books. This is my 11th book. All my other books are sports. The one some people know, I wrote a book that became the HBO show Winning Time, the Lakers show.
Lakers.
That book was called Showtime. So I've written a ton of books. Always wanted to write a Tupac book. I recognize white writer, upstate New York, unusual guy to write a Tupac book, sports writer. But I just always was fascinated by this guy and didn't really feel like there was a great. I interviewed 652 people for the book, like track down everyone, go step by step through a person's life, and so that's why I'm here.
That book looks extensive. It looks like you can.
It's many pages.
Yeah, it looks like it's a movie right there in your hand.
Is it true that you interviewed over 700 people or
652?
Damn.
Yeah.
652 people for this book.
Yeah.
652 interviews. That is a lot of research.
Yeah, I'm curious of just the beginning. All the way back to you saying small upstate New York, small town, and just your stance. Like, when did your stance change since, everybody was in that small town? They were kind of racist.
Yeah. Well, it's interesting. So I'm like a cliche, right? I'm the guy. First of all, my family was Jewish and pretty liberal, and it was a very. There weren't many Jews, weren't many black families, so my family was one of the few liberal families in this town. The cliche is basically, I graduated class 330 people, high school. 2 kids were black. One of them, a kid John Powell, happened to be my closest friend, and he introduced me to hip hop at a very young, high school age. Public Enemy was huge for me. In particular, Black Steel in the Hour Chaos was a song that and I feel like it's really interesting. I met Chuck D I had lunch with Chuck D.
Is that the cliche part? Your black friend introducing you to
hip
hip-hop?
it's the white kid who's introduced to hip hop through the black friend, and he's a small town and he starts listening to hip hop. It's like a cliche from a movie kind of thing, you know, but he really introduced me to hip hop. And the truth of the matter is, across America, for a lot of, I said this to Chuck D, I'm like, I know this isn't one of the 20 most important reasons you do what you do, but there are a lot of white kids in America who are only learning about black culture through your music.
Through music, yeah.
You know, it's just the truth. And if you look at what we learn in schools, they'll take a day to cover the civil rights era. It'll be 2 seconds on Martin Luther King, maybe a sentence about Malcolm X, maybe half a sentence about Marcus Garvey. So if you're me, some white kid in Mahopac, New York, how are you learning about black culture? You listen to Public Enemy, listening to Big Daddy Kane, you're listening to Tribe Called Quest, and that becomes an education for you. And that, for me, was kind of the launch of just a love of hip hop.
Yeah.
It was very pro-black back then. Why do you think it kind of changed now? Because, times are very, very different as far as the
now,
music.
you talking change back then?
Well, changed now because we don't get the Black Power movement now. Then, like he's saying, with those artists, you can learn a lot about our culture.
To piggyback off that is, because you come off Chuck and them, and it was positive pro.
Fight the power.
And Pac kind of was a disruption. So is that what took you there?
Yeah, I mean,
how do you? That's what you was asking.
Yeah,
well,
kind of.
I feel like
what I'm going through is they were Fight the Power. They were pro-black, Black Panthers, all the things. But now we don't get that in music now. Now it's NBA YoungBoy, I'm going to shoot you, I'm going to kill you tomorrow.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm trying to figure out, when did that change? When did that transition?
So it's actually really interesting. If you look at Tupac's first album, Tupacalypse Now, you got Trapped, you got Brenda's Got a Baby, you got songs like that. And they're really, it's not his best music. You could hear a lot of the influence, I think, of the Curtis Blow and the Run DMC, and it's very did it. It didn't have the flow that later on did. But the messaging was very, very, very black empowerment. This is who we are. His mom, a Fenny, famous Black Panther, Panther 21 trial. And I actually think you hear that in his first album, you hear that in his second album, but his second album wound up getting butchered. You kind of hear it in his third album, Me Against the World. Then he signs with Death Row.
It's over with.
And it's over with.
Yeah.
And he literally says, he says while he's in prison, he tells Kevin Powell, I'm done with thug life. But then he signs with Death Row and he goes full thug life. The whole album is thug life. And I think the reality is, unfortunately, it sucks, is commercialism and empowerment, self-empowerment, empowering your people don't necessarily line up.
Yeah.
And rapping about just being bitches and blunts is a lot more profitable than rapping about Bobby Hutton.
Hold on. So when you learned about hip hop, and your black friend said, "Oh man, here's the hip hop," and you yeah, this is good.
Yeah.
You went home to your mom and dad look, check this out. Y'all don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. I know hip hop.
Wait.
And I know what's going on, man. I don't view none of this shit. Y'all views ain't my view.
Two things. You made my boy smile. You made my boy smile.
Well, I have a story for you real quick. Well, first of all, my parents were actually liberal. My parents were liberal.
Yeah.
And they were also from New York City. And a lot of the people I was in school with were raised in the sticks. So I did have that, and we used to go to this, my grandparents still live in the city. So we'd be in New York City a lot. So it wasn't quite the same. Senior year of high school, I was listening a ton to Big Daddy Kane. And in particular, I Get the Job Done, the song I Get the Job Done, which is one of my all-time favorites still.
Yeah.
And I went to a school dance, all right, at my very white school. And I brought the cassette tape. And I said to the DJ, I was like, can you play this song? The place is going to go crazy.
Place going crazy.
He puts on I Get the Job Done. the floor empties. Like, just empty. No, there's like me on the floor, nobody else.
Nobody.
It's almost like that scene in Back to the Future when he's playing and he's like, your kids will love it, but you're not ready for it. Like, I bet if you went back to that school now, they're probably all listening to Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole because hip hop has really become a universal language.
Yeah.
But back then, it was Bon Jovi, it was Aerosmith, it was Guns N' Roses. It just wasn't ready, you know? Yeah.
That's tight.
Yeah.
What did the two black kids, your boy and the other one, did they stay on the dance floor?
One was the DJ. One was the DJ. Larry Glover was the DJ.
Okay.
I don't know where John Powell
Oh, my
was.
boy is a DJ. He's like, oh, he on the dance floor.
That's how
It's
you got
good,
it
we
played.
going.
Oh my gosh.
That's how you got it played, huh?
Man, how did you get into journalism? Like, was it in high school? When did you start?
I started writing for my high school newspaper.
Yeah. Damn, they don't have those anymore, I don't think.
Not
right?
to the same degree.
The high school
No,
newspaper?
The high school newspaper, that's is out, right?
They still got the high school. My daughter, she be taking pictures for the little high school.
that's good. Website or
Newsletter.
whatever.
Yeah,
type
newsletter.
thing,
Oh,
yeah.
okay, yeah.
But it used to matter because it would come out and you'd read it and you'd feel. I had a moment in high school. True story. I was like a nerdy, like I was a runner, like I was a good runner, and like, but I wasn't like cool or in or whatever.
Yeah.
And I did this story once for my high school newspaper. Cheerleading, sport or activity. And I basically wrote this whole thing, how cheerleading isn't a sport, it's just an activity. And the article comes out in the Mailpack High School newspaper. And the next day, all the cheerleaders are surrounding me, screaming at me. And it's a football day. So they're wearing their pom-poms. I mean, they're wearing their skirts and their hair's all done, and the perfume. And instead of being like horrified or embarrassed, I'm like, they notice me. Like, they know who I am. The cheerleaders are actually talking to me.
I got a little clout
Right,
going
you
on,
know?
yeah.
A little
It didn't get me laid, but it got me Southern.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
that was kind of and then I went to University of Delaware and wrote for the student newspaper there and took off into
So
journalism.
it was from that moment you knew that words are powerful. And
You
can
do
get-
learn as a young person.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. And that you can get some attention and also you can make a difference and an impact and, you know?
Yeah, that's tight. That's tight.
All right, so okay, when it comes to the book, and I haven't got a chance to read it yet, but how would you even go on your run, just promoing and everything? Like, what would be your intro? This is Pac's intro. This is how the book start off. You know what I'm saying? Where do you start off with Pac?
Where do I in the book?
Yeah.
So one of the big things I was really interested in. So to me, the song "Brenda's Got a Baby" is like a really impactful Tupac song. And I actually start with this song. The whole book starts with the song. You know, you try to grab the audience early on in a book. You know, people don't have the attention span they used to, so you take something. "Brenda's Got a Baby" is Tupac was filming Juice. And one day, and he was a news hound. Like Tupac read that when he was growing up a fan, he would read him the New York Times every day where he knew everything. So he's filming Juice. He's in New York City. He gets a New York Daily News one day. And there's an article with the headline, "Cries in the Dark." And it's about a 12-year-old girl who was raped by a cousin in the Brooklyn housing projects and Noble Drew Ali housing projects. She's raped by a cousin, doesn't tell anyone, wasn't showing, delivered the baby on the floor, wrapped the baby up in a plastic bag, threw the baby down a trash chute. Baby's about to be incinerated. It's trash day. A guy working in the basement hears the crying, finds the baby. That's an article in the New York Daily News. This day, Tupac is reading it. He says to Omar Epps, he's basically like his co-star in Juice, he's like, "Holy shit, give me a minute." Goes into his trailer, writes his song, "Brenda's Got a Baby," right? I decide, like, no one's ever, like, I want to find the baby from Brenda's Got a Baby. I want to find the baby who's thrown down the trash heap.
Yeah.
And I have a friend, actually, from Mailpack, New York, named Michelle Suley, who's an awesome genealogist. And I reached out to her, and I'm like, it'd be great if we could find the baby from Brenda's Got a Baby. And one day she calls me. She's like, "I think I got him." I'm like, "Seriously?" She's like, "I think I have a number. Here's a number." And, you know, no one answers our phones anymore. So you can't just call. You know what I mean? Like, no one, if you see a strange number, you don't. So I text this guy, like the least cool text ever. I'm basically like, "Hey, by any chance, is this you?" And I attach the article. And the guy writes me back, and he's like, "Holy shit, give me a call tomorrow." And I reach out to him, and he's like, "Yeah, that's me." And I meet him in Las Vegas. He lives in Vegas, and he was the baby who was thrown down the trash heap.
Yeah, that's deep.
And it gets even crazier. He'd never seen his mom because his mom threw him down the trash heap. She was 12 years old. She left from the family shortly after that. All this trauma, raped, etc. I say to the genealogist, it'd be amazing if we can find the mom too. He's like, yeah, that'd be amazing. She finds a number for someone she thinks is her. She calls her, and she's like, by any chance, did you have a baby at 12 years old? And the woman starts screaming. She's like, do you know where my baby is? Do you know where my baby is? And she's like, yeah, I'm working with this writer, Jeff Perlman, about a Tupac book. She's like, you know where my baby is? You know where my baby is? She's screaming and crying. I've been looking for her for 30 years. I've been looking for her for 30 years. She goes, this is crazy. She's like, I live in Newark, New Jersey, but I'm not home right now. I'm at I'm going to a Red Hot Chili Peppers concert. She goes, where's the concert? She goes, Las Vegas, which is where the kid lives. That night they meet up and reunite for the first time in their lives.
That's crazy.
And you did that.
And that's from this book.
Crazy.
Okay, man.
That's how you start the book?
Who killed Tupac?
That's how I started the book.
That's crazy.
Nah, fuck
That's
that,
crazy.
man. Nah, who killed
You
Pop,
fucked me
man?
up with that one.
He know who killed Pop.
That's some good journalism, some good truth to details.
He
right there.
know who killed him. Who killed him,
It still
man?
makes me emotional even telling that story.
No,
Yeah.
that's
crazy.
And the kid is awesome.
Fire.
Like the kid is great. He's like in his 30s. He's a great guy. We've stayed friends. You know, he's just yeah. So,
That is
Man.
an amazing
That's a whole other
story.
book in itself. The story
Yeah.
they got to speak. That's a
Brenda's got a baby, yeah.
yeah,
Man.
for real. That's a whole nother
Well,
thing.
You need
So
to
is
listen to
the
the
lady
song again.
really named Brenda? Or
No.
was it-
Okay.
Okay.
Because the baby, she was underage, so she wasn't even named in this article because she was 12 years old. You're not going to name a 12-year-old girl delivered a baby. Yeah.
I know this book is, you investigated a lot.
Yeah.
I know it. I'm looking at it from across here right now.
Tweak me with that one.
That is for 652 people.
Yeah.
You know who did it, man.
I don't think. All right, it's
You
going to
know
be
who did it,
disappointing.
man.
Sure, but it's going to be disappointing to you. It was Orlando Anderson, the guy who. And I'm going. All right, here's the thing. Let me make this argument.
I love us.
All right, for real. Okay, it's a Tyson-Bruce Seldon fight. First of all, Tyson wasn't even supposed to. I mean, Tupac wasn't even supposed to be in Vegas. He had two different things he was supposed to go to, but he winds up going to Vegas. In fact, it's a crazy story. He drives to Vegas from L.A., right? Stops at he's with Suge, stops at an In-N-Out burger in Barstow on the way,
everybody
which of
go
course
there.
you're going to do because In-N-Out, it's California. I didn't even know In-N-Out existed.
Everybody
before
go to
I
that
moved
bar. Yeah,
here.
same,
Yeah, it's I think it's the third largest In-N-Out in the country.
okay.
It's a good In-N-Out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fries are too soggy.
And
though.
Barstow. I never knew
Barstow.
Pac pulled up there.
Okay.
Yeah.
They stop there.
That's where everybody stop at.
The Long
From
Beach
LA.
correct. You've been there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a great in and out. The Long Beach Poly football team a day before had a game in Las Vegas. They're heading back, okay? They both happen to stop at In-N-Out at the same time. The Long Beach Poly football players are looking out the window and they're like, I can curse on this? Yeah. Okay. They're like, holy shit, that's Pac. That's Pac. That's Pac. They run up on him and he doesn't hear them and he turns around and he's like, what the fuck are you guys doing? Blah, blah, blah. And then he realizes it's the In-N-Out. It's the Long Beach Poly football team. So he's almost gets in this confrontation with members of the Long Beach Poly football team. So that's on his way to Vegas. It's just funny that he stops there. He goes to Vegas. He's there for the Tyson fight. He wrote the intro music for Mike Tyson for that fight. He also did an earlier one for the Frank Bruno fight. He loved Tyson, visited him in prison when he was in Indiana. Tyson wrote him letters when he was at Clinton. So he goes to fight. Fight sucks. Bruce Seldon takes a dive. It's a bullshit fight, 100% bullshit fight. And he's in the MGM after the fight, MGM Grand, and he's with what's his name? Baby Lane. I forgot his name. Anyway, he's with another Mob Pyru guy. And the guy's like, yo, that's the motherfucker who stole my chain at the mall. You probably know this story. Stole my chain at the mall. The Northgate Mall, is that what the mall is called? Lakewood, excuse me. Thank you. I know I say Northgate. That's a motherfucker. Okay. Orlando Anderson is there in the lobby wearing a XXL Dan Marino Miami Dolphins jersey. Weirdly, easy to find, right? But there he is. Tupac sees him. He walks up to him. You from the South? Punches him in the face, all right? Goes down. They all kick the shit out of Orlando Anderson. They go off, right? So this is what, number one, all the people I interviewed for this book who are like sane human beings believe that it's actually a fairly obvious thing. And I interviewed some friends of Orlando Anderson, some guys who ran with the Compton Crips with Orlando Anderson. And the one thing they said, and I know this, people will be like, in this case, would be like, what the fuck do you know, blah, blah, blah. But the one thing I got universally is Orlando Anderson could not go back to Compton having his ass kicked publicly by a fucking rapper. And like, the people are like, how are you ever going to show your face having gotten your ass kicked by Tupac Shakur publicly like that? The shame of it. And you guys may totally disagree. I may be like way off on this, but I just kept getting that over and over again. Like, he could not go back with his head held high with that. And here's the thing. In order for this to be set up, you're telling me someone put Orlando Anderson in the MGM Grand, so someone put him there, made sure Tupac saw him, had Tupac walk up to him, had Tupac punch him, then kick him, then leave, then have Orlando Anderson shoot him later. Like, all those things had to be prearranged for it to be like Puffy or Biggie or Keefy D. Like, I just don't see how logically it makes any sense. You may disagree with me. I'm just saying.
I'm on your page, man. You did your research. I'm just hearing you out, man. My next question is for you is, what makes your book different in your like research? You know, what makes the difference between all the other biopics and movies out there? Like, what are we gonna get different from your book that we haven't already heard?
Well, you didn't know about Brenda.
Yeah.
Well, I did know about Brenda.
You didn't know about the aftermath,
You know
right?
what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I just think, all right, like detail. Like
Detail.
it's all about details.
Right.
It truly is. Reporting's all about details. I'll give you one real quick. It's just a good story. Do you know Hit 'Em Up? Obviously, you know Hit 'Em Up.
Yeah.
Hit 'Em Up is a sample of a Dennis Edwards song. Dennis Edwards, formerly of the Temptations. And it was written by a woman, a white Jewish woman from Chicago named Franny Gold. And Franny Gold wrote the Dennis Edwards song. And this is a sample of the Dennis Edwards song. This is funny. One day, Franny Gold, she's just a songwriter, right? Songwriter, lives in California. She gets a call from her record company, and she's like, the artist Tupac Shakur wants to sample your song. And she's like, she actually went into the office. She's like, oh, that's great. I've heard of him. She wasn't a hip hop fan. She's like, that's great. I know he's really big. And the guy goes, you should probably read the lyrics first. Right? You should probably read the lyrics. She's like, what do you mean? And they literally give her the lyrics. Fuck you, click you claim, West Side, blah, blah. She's like, I don't think I want this to sample it. And the guy goes, well, Suge Knight is producing the album. And she's like, I don't know who that is. And the guy goes, unless you want people showing up at your door, you may not want to turn this one down. Right. So she's like, okay, I'll do it. And like, she went on to make a lot of money off of Hit 'Em Up because it samples her song. But like, and the other one that's real funny is, the song Changes. Yeah. So that's a Bruce Hornsby sample. That's the song, The Way It Is became Changes. Bruce Hornsby knew nothing about Tupac. I interviewed Bruce Hornsby for the book. They send Bruce Hornsby this CD of Tupac songs with Changes on it. And he told me he and his wife never listened to hip hop. And they were driving, Bruce Hornsby, white guy, wife white. They're driving to a event sponsored by the Virginia governor at this mansion, a holiday event. And they're listening to Tupac's greatest hits. And they're listening to Changes and all the songs. And they're like loving it. And they pull up at the mansion and it's all these wealthy white people, except for the valets working there who are all young black men. Mm-hmm. And he opens the door to the car and that's why I fucked your bitch, you fat motherfucker. And he said, all the white people looked on in pure horror, and the three like black valets like loved every minute of it. Yeah. And Hornsby said it was one of the great moments of his life. So it's just like a lot of like calling people. I interviewed tons of high school classmates, tons of like,
what they got to say? What they talking about? Yeah, because that's kind of interesting.
The high school class.
What's their temperature on Pac?
So he went to multiple high schools. He started at Dunbar in Baltimore. He sat in science class behind. You guys know Sam Cassell?
Yeah.
He sat behind him in science class.
Damn.
And Cassell told me he used to be like Tupac would be like the Tupac where before games he'd be like, yo, Sam, you gonna fuck him up, right, Sam? Go blah blah. Like he had that.
Yeah.
He went Dunbar 1 year.
That's
Sam-
a
Sam
crazy
was in the book, too?
detail.
Yeah, he interviewed
That's a
him.
crazy detail
Okay,
because
there
Sam
you go.
Cassell never said anything.
Yeah.
About
He told me I was the
Pac.
first guy to ever ask him about Tupac.
That's
Yeah.
That's
crazy.
tight.
He's never gave any stories
that.
about
Yeah.
him sitting
Going to
behind,
school together.
going to school with
Or having a
Tupac.
rapport together.
He said years later,
That's
when he
crazy.
was out here with the Rockets were playing in L.A., and
Yeah,
he
that's when
saw
it was booming.
Tupac in a soul food restaurant. And Tupac sees him, and he's like, Sam, man, we made it, man. We made it, like just with joy. And he said, I'm going to hit you up. And they never heard from him again. And that was it. So he went to Dunbar for a year, hated it. Went to Baltimore School for the Arts for 2 years. This is a performing arts school. And the fascinating thing about Tupac.
Was this where he met Jada Pinkett?
Correct. Jada
Okay.
went there. Yeah.
Omar Epps.
No, Omar Epps didn't
No?
go there.
Oh,
There's an actor, Josh Charles, who you might know from Dead Poets Society. He also went there too, but they had like they pumped out a lot of. Okay. Anyway, Baltimore School for the Arts. The funny thing about Tupac, he's basically like, he's like a butterfly. Like he has the lopsided Gumby haircut with the peroxide strip. Yeah. He's dirt poor. Like he's dirt poor. Tupac comes from abject poverty. Like, to me, the number one thing about this book is the trauma that this kid went through. Like, it's a sad book. His life was a sad life. It was not.
How did he get into performing arts school then? If he was this poor, how did
So
he get
basically,
into a school like that?
all right, he's at Dunbar freshman year. He lived in East Baltimore in a row house, really bad section of Baltimore. Across the street, these two white women lived in a house across the street. One day, their dog runs into the street, gets hit by a car. Tupac comes running out, cares for the dog. And they go to the hospital, and he's like, can I come with you to the pet hospital? He comes with them. They really embrace Tupac. One of them used to be a teacher at Baltimore School for the Arts. Baltimore School for the Arts had they had not just scholarships, but it wasn't expensive. It was basically subsidized by people outside of the city going to the school. So the admission was very cheap, so he could afford it. And he goes there, and he's like, again, like bad haircut, thrift store clothing, like, shoes that the only pair of shoes he has. He's going home every day to like a house without air conditioning, without heat. His sister Seth, who I interviewed, Seth's amazing, told me about the rats running along the floorboard in this house. It was basically like he would go to high school and it would be an oasis because he loved performing. He was a great, and the music he loved, you'd be shocked by, or maybe you wouldn't, but like, a lot of hip hop artists, like people think like, oh, you must have grown up listening to hip hop, and he did. But he also loved like the Indigo Girls, Kate Bush, Peter Gabriel. Like he had a really vast musical
taste.
Randy Travis.
Yeah.
And this before the performance art?
This is
performing arts
when he
school?
was at Performing Arts School.
Oh, okay.
Oh, and another
That's
good
why-
one I had.
okay,
All right, this is a
got it.
good one. Performing Arts School, he had a girlfriend, Mary. And Mary was a ballet dancer at the school. And I interviewed Mary, or I reached out to Mary. She never talked to anyone. And she said, she lives in Nebraska now. She's a white woman in Nebraska, 50s. And she said, if you come here, my mom found 150 love letters that Tupac wrote to me when I was in high school. If you come out, I'll show them to you. I go out, I sit down with Mary. The guy's writing was
Next level.
so freaking good from the very beginning. He wasn't, I think people get this wrong. He wasn't writing rap. He was writing poetry.
He was
That's what
writing
came out.
poetry, yeah.
He was a poet. And it was like, you could feel the pain in his letters. You could feel the love in his letters. You could feel the horniness. Like he desperately wanted to get laid. Like he wasn't good with the women until much later. He was short. He was scraggly. He had really bad teeth. He didn't smell good. He had an awful haircut. His clothing was all from the thrift store. Like,
How does Mary look?
huh? I didn't hear him. Sorry.
How does Mary look?
Oh, Mary was really pretty. Everyone was like, Mary was like the early.
At least he shot his shot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I'm
Shoot
saying
that
he got
shot,
him
man.
one
Yeah,
early.
well, he
yeah.
did date her. He did date her.
Yeah,
he
so
shot
200
his
letters,
shot.
hell yeah.
Yeah, but it was not an easy. And then so he spent 2 years there. Senior year, moves to Marin City in Northern California against everything he wanted. He was miserable moving to Marin City. He loved the Baltimore School for the Arts. Moves to Marin, but that's when he really meets. Basically, winds up after a few steps meeting Layla Steinberg, who introduces him to Digital Underground.
Yeah.
And that's where his career takes off.
Yeah.
But before you go on,
Oh, yeah.
when he catered for those dogs, they the one, you said the teacher was there, and that's how you got to that school.
That's how he knew about the school. The teacher's like, the woman was a retired teacher.
Yeah.
She's like, there's this school.
Is that how he got in, though? I want to know, like, for being that.
Oh, he had auditioned.
Forward.
No,
Oh,
he didn't audition.
Okay.
And he'd been, when he was in New York City, he had done a production of A Raisin in the Sun. And in fact, Jesse Jackson, when he was running for president in '84, did a fundraiser where they had this crew perform A Raisin of the Sun at his fundraiser. So Tupac, as a very young boy, performed at a Jesse Jackson fundraiser. So he was always into acting. He finds out about Baltimore School for the Arts. He applies. He goes in for an audition. I interviewed a bunch of people who were there for his audition. He did a monologue from Raisin in the Sun. And when he was done, there was 4 teachers watching who would decide whether you got in or not. They all stood up and clapped, which never happened.
Yeah.
He was I mean, if you see him, I know everyone talks about Juice, but like Gridlocked with Timothy Roth, it's not a great movie. He's fantastic.
He was a great actor in every movie he played.
Jim Belushi was in Gang Related with him.
Yeah, that
and
was
I interviewed
crazy.
Belushi, and he's
Gang
like,
Related was cool too.
Oh, the thing is, all right, so Belushi said, I think he was 2 movies away from an Academy Award, which I think I agree with. The thing Tupac did wrong, when he beat up Alan Hughes, right?
Yeah, that's when
He basically made himself unemployable in movies for a while because it's hard enough getting a gig as a young black actor in Hollywood.
Then you
But
beat
to
up the director.
Belushi said this to me. He's like, you have to convince James Cameron or Steven Spielberg not just to hire you, but that you're going to be employable. And if you beat up a director, it's not the best indicator.
Right.
You know?
Oh, let me ask you this
Not the
question, because
easiest to
I had a
work with.
comedian on my pod before, and he said he got into an incident. He was ran into Pac. They was at a party,
Yeah.
and then Pac runs into Michael Jackson.
Not true.
him and
not
Chaco,
true.
and him and Michael Jackson have a fight. So you telling me that's not
No,
true?
that's fake.
Damn, we should have kept that shit a myth.
Yeah,
man.
sorry.
Did you do some research on that?
Yeah, it's not true. It didn't happen.
How did you figure that wasn't true?
Because I interviewed, when you
believe
hear
that?
something like
I
that, you ask
believe
people.
that, man.
You
I
believe
him and
Tupac fight Michael Jackson?
I
think
believe
Michael-
Michael Jackson has squabbles too. I wanted to believe that.
And you believe that they fought the
I
monkey?
wanted to believe that.
You believe he fought the monkey and all kind of stuff like
Pushing
that?
the monkey down the stairs is a bit much.
That's crazy, bro. Come on, bro.
You came out here saying
That's
anything.
Did Michael Jackson get in a fight with a monkey?
Man, this comedian
Nah,
is
he
hilarious.
said Tupac
y'all.
did.
He
Michael
believed the
Jackson
story.
jumped the monkey.
He believed those
Bubbles.
stories. This was crazy.
Bubbles caught the back fade. It was all types of shit.
Yeah.
In his story,
yeah,
it was
Bubbles caught
Bubbles.
the back fade.
It's a comedian telling a story for one.
So-
Michael Jackson got into gangs. That was real. Because he was throwing
Michael
up
Jackson got
crib.
into gangs?
Man, Michael Jackson was throwing up crib. See, your next
You're not
book,
a journalist, bro.
Yo,
Listen,
his next book,
we
he
don't
needs
want
to
to
go
hear
on
you.
Michael
no,
Jackson.
We don't want
no.
to
I
hear
need
you.
to see.
How
Homie,
many people you interview? 652 or
When a
one?
Michael Jackson book sell, would nobody care at this
How many
point.
people you
Seriously.
interview for
I
that
personally
story?
feel like Michael
What?
Jackson books will always sell.
You think?
If Tupac selling, Michael Jackson selling. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Michael Jackson.
You don't, yeah, Michael
and that's what
Jackson.
I want to ask you a couple questions,
You
right?
wrote
Man.
Brett Favre's book too, right?
I did.
Yeah, Brett
Oh, I
Favre.
didn't know that for real.
Yeah.
Did some research.
Oh, they said Brett Favre, man, he needs, what? He you know,
He's
doing
not
some
the best
scandalous.
guy. Not the
Brett
best guy.
Favre took that money, man, and got his daughter's volleyball team. Was it the
Damn.
volleyball team?
Brett.
Oh, they
Southern
call
Miss.
that Favre when you click click.
Yeah.
They call that Favre right there. Yeah, okay, I forgot.
He took they money out there, man. A little EBT money, Section 8, whatever it was.
Oh, Brett Favre. So Brett
and built a
Favre is a
new
piece of
stadium,
shit.
a new
huh?
arena.
Poorest state in America. He took the
Oh
welfare
my
money.
God.
Took the welfare money.
Allegedly. Yeah.
And
Allegedly.
built a volleyball little
You did the
arena
research?
stadium.
All right, when it comes to a book, right? So, like, you know, AI going crazy and everything right now.
Yeah.
And it's going so crazy. How do you, as a journalist and everything, what's your
Fight
take
that?
on? Yeah, not say fight.
Not use it.
Oh, I don't use
Not,
it.
ain't gonna say, like, just like, yeah, how you feel about it? It ain't fight, though,
No,
but.
it's,
Because, like, you got 652 people there, right?
Yeah.
If I want to write a book and I said I got 652 people, with AI, low-key, I can kind of damn near create
Nah,
that.
But
No, I'm
AI
saying I
isn't
could.
all the way 100% authentic, like correct. AI still has false information on it.
But they're replacing what they're taking a little bit from what a human says. They're definitely replacing.
I don't
what a
think
human
AI
says.
has any false information.
Oh, what?
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 Crazy.
What false information
fuck
have
are
you
you
got from
talking about?
AI from now?
They give all kind of false,
bro.
Like
false
what?
information.
Tell me.
You can look up all kind of shit. Look up who you are, what your net worth is on there. Start there.
That's
No,
Google.
I'm saying no.
No,
you can do
that's
that on
AI.
ChatGPT.
You're right.
Yes,
Ask
nigga.
ChatGPT doesn't know me right now. They're
Bro,
probably gonna be like,
listen,
I don't know Terrell me.
You can put
And
it
that's
in.
the
it's
problem
gonna
what I
tell
was
you
saying
who
with
you are.
everybody. Like you, Mac, like y'all.
It's going to tell you who you are.
Let me ask.
It's going to say T-rell's a back, is a podcaster. It knows your
Okay,
information.
so that's not false.
But it's going to start saying false information. And
There's
you're
a
going to be
lot
like,
of
what the
false
fuck?
information.
He's a hoe.
Yeah.
You gonna say that? You gonna
Nah,
say that?
it's okay. It's okay. He an author. He don't want to take AI. Don't want to take my
Wait, no,
place.
I'll tell you something about
No,
AI.
I just want to know.
I know what you mean, actually.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's the thing that is really troubling about AI. This is the truth. All right. So I 10 books before this, right? All right, I wrote a book. My last book was about Bo Jackson. Okay.
Damn. Shout out Bo Jackson.
Bo Jackson was engaged in college to 2 different women at the same time, right? He had 2 fiancées at the same time. If you go to AI, if you type, whatever your ChatGPT, and you type in, was Bo Jackson engaged to 2 women? It'll give you this whole answer directly from my book, without citing it, without source, without anything. There was recently a class action lawsuit brought on by a bunch of lawyers, and supposedly we're all going to get paid $3,000 per book we have.
Yeah.
Because basically, ChatGPT, all these AI bots are going to take this material, put it in, and then when you ask a question, it's going to spit it out. But it won't cite it. It won't give it. I won't make a dime off it.
Yeah.
It won't cite it. It won't say according
did
to
all
author
the
Jeff
work.
Perlman, and you do all the work.
Yeah.
And that's infuriating. It's the same thing why I don't use my daughter has been like repeatedly. She's like, don't use art, don't make any art off of, don't do graphics off of AI. Because number one, it uses a shitload of water, which is just the truth. It actually does. It takes a ton of energy, and number two,
I was hearing about that too.
it's like screws over artists.
Right.
And creators,
Yeah. I was watching Elon Musk talk about the cons of AI and how powerful that shit is and stuff like that. Like basically anything you ever searched on Google, anything that's able to find on Google, books, all that, it could take all that information, basically like we were saying,
So
and just have all that. And they were talking about putting that shit in robots at one point. Like
they're gonna put
making
it in
something that's powerful.
That's why it never can be the truth to me.
Because you're taking everything, and not everything is true.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
like,
well,
And
I just put in who is Terrell Meeks in AI, and it gave me a true answer. So I don't know what y'all talking about.
Next week, it might tell you something different.
But that's okay. I mean, I can't stay away from AI from different things. Like you said, I wouldn't want to take away from creators and different workers and different positions that people can fill that I know AI can fill. You know what I mean? Just because we're human.
I mean, it's basically a horse. You gotta learn how to ride a horse.
But we still should utilize it in some form of fashion, or
You gotta learn
we're
to ride a
gonna
horse.
be we're
The
gonna be left
problem is,
behind.
there needs to be regulation. There has to be some regulation.
Right.
And right now, you have a president who I'm not a fan of, who is basically using it to create false videos left and right. So if the White House is creating fake videos, who's going to regulate it?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, it's just, you saw the video the other day with Hakeem Jeffries and Chuck Schumer, and like, they did a video of them, like, one of them was wearing like a sombrero with a mustache, and it was like this really gross, racist, xenophobic thing. If they're happy to use it, no one's going to stop it. I mean, it's going to get out of control. It's already out of control.
Yeah, what's real, what's not. Yeah, it's definitely about to be a thing out here. Yeah, for sure.
The rate that is moving and.
Have you seen the Tupac videos on being posted on Instagram?
Oh,
right now?
yeah.
seen all that.
And the
I've been
Martin Luther
actually-
King.
I've been
I ain't
actually
seen no
liking
Elvis.
those.
I ain't seen no Elvis. I ain't seen
Some people don't
Dolly
like it.
Parton.
I don't
ain't seen
like
none
it.
of
You
that.
don't
Martin
like
Luther
it?
King was going
like
crazy
it.
right
Martin
now.
Luther King is great.
Oh, I didn't see that. Really?
They had him in a jewelry store yesterday. I saw that one. Him DJing the boiler room. I said, bro, this is crazy.
Did you see
bro.
So
Biggie
who
and
y'all
Tupac?
think doing that though?
Hey, I seen Tupac at a Laker game. I was like, bro, he could have been at a Laker game. It's the shit I'm talking about. Our people gotta calm down,
But
bro.
he wouldn't be 25-year-old Tupac. He'd be 54-year-old Tupac.
I know, but he
so,
probably
yeah.
used still look kind of cool.
Man, but
though.
spirit in there, man. He is at the Laker game.
His spirit. He said
Yeah.
something like that in the AI.
He was
though.
at the- he was at the
He
Golden
like
State
something
Warriors.
about my spirit.
Oh, I ain't
My
see that.
spirit
See, they
lives
get
on. He
tricky,
was like, I'm
see.
gone, but my spirit lives on. He said that in the video.
I mean, that's how. Yeah, he in there.
There's one of him in
That's
Cuba.
crazy.
You see, there's one of him in Cuba. There's one of him with Biggie at a WWE match.
So all those
Yeah.
stories
That's what
about
I'm saying.
him.
Where's Elvis and all them at? Like
He was
I
in
don't
there too.
Elvis was there.
Airbus was with Pop in the video.
They got a lot of them.
Oh my gosh. man.
Now I want to see an Elvis party.
Did you see
with
that,
Pac
Jay?
and them pull up though.
They had to.
You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about that Elvis part. I ain't talking about Elvis over there. Yeah, I want to see what they doing over there. You feel me? Where's that? Where them damn
You gotta go
AIs
follow.
at?
You gotta go follow the people from that culture.
And that's what I'm thinking. Is his algorithm? Is
Yeah,
my
yeah,
algorithm like that
yeah.
fucked up to where I just don't
'Cause
see
they
that
had
shit?
Prince versus Bob Marley in WWE. The one I saw yesterday, I said, had them niggas fighting Prince with the guitar and shit.
Oh my God.
They look dead ass like him. What's that new program that came out? It's a new one.
Oh, yeah,
Huh?
yeah.
Sora.
Oh,
Sora killing that
they've
other
been
shit.
killing it.
Sora going crazy.
All right, I got another question.
Okay.
It's kind of more truth in the details. I'll let him leave from after this though. Can-Am Studios?
Can-Am Studios.
Yeah.
Can-Am Studios.
You got any?
You took my question.
Is there a
No,
question?
go ahead, because I want to see. I want to see if you know.
I might disappoint here.
We
Yeah.
go.
You have any stories?
Yeah, like what's your take?
Oh.
What's your outlook on?
I mean, so Tupac, he gets out of Clinton. Suge bails him out, but he bailed him out with advanced earnings. So it wasn't like,
Yeah.
at the time, Tupac was like, oh, Suge, this is great. But like everything, I do want to say that ahead of time. Like, the thing about Tupac at death row is like, he was poor. Like, he was not making money. And like, he would always get like, it would always be like a new car or this or that. But it was all coming out of his earnings, like all of it. All of it.
Can I ask you a question real quick? Not
Yeah.
control.
Yeah.
Is
I
it
got
true
the
when he
Can-Am, I'm
passed
sorry.
away that he only had $160,000 in his bank account?
He had
or
about
something like
200 in his bank
that?
account.
Okay. Yeah, I saw that on the internet.
Yeah, it sucks.
Damn.
It sucks.
Tupac died and all he had was 100.
Wait, I'll tell you real quick. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Yeah.
He was on the set of Gang Related. I'll answer this question. I'm sorry. He was on the set of Gang Related. And one day, that was a movie with Jim Belushi. Not a bad movie. Not a great movie. Not a bad movie. One day, Suge pulls up, and he's got a car as a gift for Tupac. And he gets out of the car, and he's like, yo, Pac, blah, blah, blah. This is it. You've been killing it, blah, 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 blah. And everyone's around, and he leaves. And in his presence, he's like, oh, man, thanks. He leaves. Tupac turns to, like, the assistant producer. He's like, this is all garbage. She's like, what do you mean? He's like, I don't own this car. I guarantee you this car is leased. I don't own the car I'm driving. That's leased. I don't own my apartment. That's leased. He goes, I don't own anything. And like, that was a sad reality to him.
Yeah.
And he, as far as Can-Am, he gets out of Clinton, he flies, he goes to a steakhouse, and then he flew with Big Psych, and he goes to a steakhouse, and then he goes straight to Can-Am. Sleeps on the couch for a bunch of hours, gets up, records 7 songs on his first day out. Like literally prison, steakhouse, nap on couch, Can-Am, records 7 songs, including I Am Mad at You and Ambitions of a Rider, right on that first day. And he just came out with these books. He had binders and binders. Half of the time he was in Clinton, he was only there 8 months, but half the time there, he was clean. No weed, no alcohol. Later on, he was getting weed in prison. But like, so he wrote these really sharp stuff that he came out of prison with. And like the material, I think All Eyes on Me, I know people disagree. I think it's his best album. And I just think the writing on that album, combined with the production, is, pretty freaking elite.
Was that at K&M too? All Eyes
Yeah.
on Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when he got out.
I love that.
All right, I ain't
K&M,
mad at
man.
you.
Double
I
album.
like that.
Wasn't supposed to be a
Yeah.
double album. But
Well,
should
I
be
used to
double.
live around the corner from where Pac last house was, and it was like right down the street in Woodland Hills.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and then a friend of ours owns Can-Am Studio. It's right here
Mixed by Ali.
in this parking lot. Just go.
What's
right
in
down.
Can-Am right now? What's there?
It's still a
Mixed by Ali.
studio.
Is it still a studio?
Yeah, it's owned by one of our friends called Ali, Mixed by Ali.
Engineers.
And he has a company called Engineers too. And he redid it, but he left the actual studio, in its original fashion,
Oh,
so
that's
people
cool.
could actually go in there.
It's in the same parking lot.
Oh, that's cool.
Did you know that when you look at the address, you're like, damn, it's where.
I could lie and say yes, but I didn't actually.
No? Yeah.
Yes, I did. I did. Of course I did. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, we would want to know about more of those stories in K&M Studio. When I go down there, like I know, but we don't know. But a lot of people, Dog Pound, a lot of people that he'll probably ask to come down there. They like, hell no, I ain't coming to this studio. Like I ain't going there.
Why? Wait, why?
It's trauma.
Drama.
There's a lot of stories from people from Suge's entourage and crew that's still living that be telling stories of how the operation was ran there. That's pretty interesting.
I mean,
They ran that shit like a
the
like a
mafia.
gang.
Yeah, like a gang. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, he still left one of the bullet holes in the shed. Like it's like different pieces. Like he still got the bulletproof glass in there. Still got like old records and shit that they left in there. Old safe, Suge safe. Like,
I interviewed
still-
one guy who, there's a lot of stories like this, but one guy he interviewed for a job at death row. I forgot his name, but he's in the book, and he got the job. And Suge hires him, and he takes him over to a window, and he goes, "Look out that window." He goes, "At death row, if you fuck up, we don't fire people; we throw them out windows."
That's what I'm gonna start telling people when they go there.
That's what my wife tells me. You make dinner,
See
we
that
don't throw you out the
motherfucker?
window.
Look,
man.
it's beautiful, right?
Yeah, I'ma start
Suge was
telling
cold.
motherfuckers
He
that
ruled
shit
he
in a
ruled with
minute.
an iron fist, man. Suge ruled with an iron fist, man.
So what? Let me.
Go ahead.
What music do you listen to now? Like what artists?
It's funny. I listen to. Do you guys know People Under the Stairs?
Heard of it.
LA group.
Yeah.
Wait.
It's a rock. It's a rock.
No,
group?
hip hop.
It's a hip hop group.
Yeah.
People Under Stairs. No.
My son's a big. They're LA group. My son's a big hip hop kid, so we share a lot of. I don't know. J. Cole, J.I.D. Obviously Kendrick Lamar. Saw him in concert. Tyler, the Creator. I grew up a huge Hall & Oates fan. Huge Hall & Oates is sampled as much as any artist as far as in hip hop. You just hear a lot of I Can't Go For That and Sarah Smile and stuff like that. Yeah, that's it. Tribe Called Quest is always an all-time favorite.
If you got to turn on something.
Tribe Called Quest.
Low End Theory. It's just a staple album for me.
Yeah.
Tight.
I got to take. I don't know if we talked about this on here, though. With Tupac, when it comes to one of my partners, I think we did speak about it. He was speaking about what Tupac brought to the game and everything. I don't know if you got this in your book at all. When it comes to sagging out here, and like it's just in hip hop, that kind of got introduced by Tupac. Do you know? Sagging your pants. Y'all can think of an artist prior to Pac that was sagging?
Oh, that's really interesting.
No, I don't really be looking at man's booties.
Crisscross.
You don't got to be looking at it, but you know, it is what it is.
I don't study man's booties, my bad.
Oh wait, Crisscross totally crossed out. Came out around.
Pause.
I mean, I will tell you what he brought
Yeah,
out.
like hold on.
You know what he brought out to Northern California?
Crisscross wasn't really sagging,
Is
though.
the blunt.
Nigga, the brat.
Tupac brought the blunt to Marin City.
Yeah, Tretch and them, but
No
Tretch
other
was
brat
hanging with
brought
Pac.
was back
They
when he came out there.
the brat was styled off of Snoop Dogg.
He's like, you guys don't know what a blunt is?
JD made her
Yeah,
look.
he came out.
So
Snoop
they
Dogg
ass was
look.
doing that then, but she was
Studying West Coast culture.
Tretch was doing
Tretch.
that, but he was hanging with Pac too.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
You didn't interview Tretch?
I didn't interview
Couldn't,
Tretch.
you couldn't get in contact with him?
Couldn't get
That's what I was
Tretch.
going to ask you. Was it somebody that you wanted to reach out to that
Oh,
you got in contact with but denied you?
well, Tretch didn't respond, so that sucked.
Yeah.
Tretch is there's like one of the biggest moments of Tupac's life that doesn't get talked about is they're on tour with Public Enemy. They're at the Indiana Black Expo. This is when you guys know about Trouble T-Roy from Heavy D and the Boys. He died. Oh, you know Heavy D and the Boys.
I know Heavy
Yeah.
D and the boys.
First of all,
yeah.
So is this when Tretch was in Naughty by Nature at the time, or?
Tretch at the time was kind of with Naughty by Nature, but he actually was a roadie for Queen Latifah.
Oh.
And this is a crazy story. It's a true story. Tupac is with Digital Underground, and his two closest sort of running buddies on this tour. They're on the Public Enemy tour. His two closest friends on this tour are Tretch, who at the time is trying to make it. He's about the same age as Tupac, maybe a year older. And this guy, Trouble T-Roy, who's a dancer with Heavy D and the Boys, right? And they're at the Indiana Black Expo performing. And they go on one by one. You know, you're on tour, it gets boring. Like, it actually does get boring. And you're backstage and you do whatever shit you can. You're smoking weed, you're playing dominoes, you're playing whatever. And they used to run around backstage with like water pistols. And they're backstage one day, and it's a bunch of guys running around. And one of them is this guy, Trouble T-Roy, who's in Heavy D and the Boys. And someone rolls like a wagon down a ramp. And Trouble T-Roy jumps up, like almost like on this, to get out of the way. The thing clips his legs. He falls backwards. Because it's dark, they all think they're like 4 feet up. They're 20 feet up.
Oh,
Trouble
shit.
T-Roy, guy in Heavy D and the Boys, falls back, lands, dies.
Oh,
Tupac
shit.
witnesses this. Tupac hadn't dealt with that much death in his life, like a lot of poverty, but he was young. I think he was 19 at this point. He sees this happen. He's freaking out. I interviewed a kid from Kid and Play.
Yeah.
You know, great guy, Chris Reed, like lovely guy, lives out here. And he was with Tupac. And he said they went to the funeral in Mount Vernon, New York a couple of days later, and Trouble T-Roy's funeral. And he said Tupac, during the funeral, is like sobbing uncontrollably, gets up to leave. Kid follows him out. He goes to a nearby glass window and starts just kicking the shit out of the glass window, shatters the glass. He's like, Pac, you need to calm down. You need to calm down. And he told me, kid said to me, he's like, years later, he's like, I was wrong. Like, he needed to deal with this trauma. He had a lot of trauma in his life, but he hadn't had death in his life. And this was his way of expressing it. And like that moment for him is just a very like important young moment in Tupac's life, like dealing with this and seeing this happen. I don't know the point of that story.
And that was on tour?
That was on tour.
I'm with you.
That was on tour.
And
that was on the Public Enemy tour.
So he died. So it's documented he died on tour.
He died on tour.
And Pac, okay, damn.
Yeah.
Shit. Yeah.
Then that's crazy, man. How'd you feel? How'd you even get that story?
So I knew about
Kid.
Trouble T-Roy because I knew about Heavy. I actually loved it. Heavy D and the Boys. I'm telling you,
Heavy D was
vastly
tight.
underrated.
Yeah, Heavy
he
D.
died too.
That was crazy. Yeah.
Vastly
Heavy D and the
underrated.
Boys was hard.
Heavy D and the
That's-
Boys.
I'm
He was a
old as
great
hell.
rapper, not a good rapper. He
Great
was a great
rapper.
rapper.
And he
Yeah.
found some great talent.
Yeah. You agree?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was awesome. So I knew about that, and then I was talking to Kid about it, and he told me about it, and then I talked to Eddie Farrell, who was Heavy D and the Boys' DJ, and he told me about it. So then you start building a story. That's it. You also do a lot of newspaper research. You do a lot of digging. I probably read 10,000 pages of Tupac stuff.
You know what would be interesting that I'm just speaking out loud because you just made me think. Like if somebody did like a tell-all of the whole Uptown Records, Andre Harrell and Heavy D and Diddy, and
Oh, yeah.
that would be a cold little story because you hear so much about, what came from that, spun off from that, and stories, and then the whole like being taken out by Diddy allegedly. Like,
Well, Andre Harrell, okay, Tupac is going to Quad Studios, and he's going there to record. So Tupac had no money, and this is when he was on trial for the sexual assault with Ayanna Jackson. He has no money, and he's in New York City, and there's a rapper, Little Sean, and he's going to record basically a feature for a Little Sean song. And the guy tells him he doesn't have the money. The guy who's supposed to pay him says he was literally doing it for $7,000. Like that's how not much money Tupac had. That he was doing a feature for $7,000.
Yeah.
He's en route. The guy who arranges it, James Roseman, says, "I don't have the money for you." But then he goes, "Wait, Andre will give me the money. Andre Harrell has the money." So Andre Harrell, if he didn't say Andre had the money, Tupac wouldn't have gone to Quad Studios. Tupac wouldn't have gotten shot at Quad Studios. So there's a million different. Hip hop is people told me entering, I'm a sports writer. People said multiple people said to me, the craziness of the hip hop universe will consume you in all possible ways. And that's no lie. It is a crazy, crazy
That's
world.
why I say the Uptown Records, because a lot of stuff leads back to everybody that's involved. A lot of classic moments in hip hop, stories in hip hop, leads back to those key players involved in Uptown Records.
There's also a lot of drug money in hip hop, which makes it really interesting.
One
a lot
key
of,
player is still out here that we feel like is still involved, and his name is Diddy. Do you feel like Diddy is getting the karma he deserves, or
scumbag? Don't you think?
That's crazy.
You disagree?
He spent the night at his house. I don't think he
Yeah, for a week.
for a week. Yeah, he
This
he
is-
probably don't. He probably
Are
don't.
you a Diddy fan?
Don't listen to
Oh,
them.
is
Man.
he?
Yeah.
Don't
is
listen
he?
to them, man. Don't listen to them.
You're a Dan
is
Eddie
he?
Kane fan? Big Dan Eddie?
Yeah.
I
we
was
in the
actually
ca-
on tour
we
with
in
them,
the
though. I ain't even
car.
gonna lie to him.
Yeah.
I was actually on tour with Diddy. Yeah.
Wait, were you?
And Diddy. Yeah, I was.
Were they talented?
They were cool, yeah.
They were?
They were.
They had the Young
actually
Jock
were.
feature. Remember
They
that?
actually were
So
talented,
stop
man.
it.
I don't know what
So
Diddy was
stop
doing
it.
with them, though, man.
Because they all hated it. I mean, what's her name? The one.
Aubrey O'Day?
Aubrey
Oh,
O'Day.
man,
Yeah,
she
because
hates his
she
guts.
started fucking Diddy. That's why.
That never ends
It
well.
all,
Yeah, why would you
turned
say that?
bad.
I never heard that.
You know,
ever.
Young Jock, the guy who has a
You
feature.
ain't never heard that?
The
I
guy who
heard
has a
it.
feature is an
You
Uber.
never
is
said
an
that.
Uber
Nobody ever
driver
said that
right
out
now.
loud.
Well, I said it. She was fucking him. What the fuck?
Whoa. Allegedly. You gotta say allegedly. 2005.
You know, my next book is the
Allegedly.
Dan Eddie Kane book, so I don't want to.
Are you for real?
No.
You gotta say allegedly.
don't-
You get-
don't-
that's how you
yeah.
get sued.
Allegedly,
That's
I'm
how you
getting
get
out of
sued.
here.
All
The
Everybody
12,
sued.
the 12 people waiting anxiously for the Dan Eddie Kane book to
yeah.
come out.
Was
Why
Pac
did-
really about to do the East Coast leave Death Row?
I mean, it was an idea. He wanted to Death Row East, and he talked to different guys about it. He talked to Smooth B about it. He talked to Nas about it. The thing about Tupac, and this is not an indictment of Tupac, like, people forget, like, he was 25 when he died, right? He was a kid. Like, he really was a kid. He was 25 years old. And I do think a lot of times, young people, myself at 25 included, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to, this idea, that idea. Like, he had a ton of ideas, and a lot of them he executed, and a lot of them he didn't. So, like, I know he wanted to. I also think he was going to leave I know he was going to leave Death Row. He had a 3-album deal. He saw what Suge was, you know, because he saw he didn't have any money. I interviewed his main manager at this point was a woman named Yasmin Fula. She's the mother of Yaki from Outlaws, and who died. Awesome woman. And she was telling him, this guy, Suge Knight, like, this is a dead end for you. Like, this is not the guy you want to invest your future in. You know, Suge Knight to me was honestly like very similar to Don King and very similar to Donald Trump. Like, two people who, like, are manipulative and greedy, and the thing that really bothers me about guys like Suge and Don King is they gravitate toward young black men, and they'll say, brother, I'm going to take care of you. Brother, you can trust me. Don King, as a sports writer, was the worst of the worst. The worst I've ever dealt with, the worst I've ever seen. Ripped off Mike Tyson, ripped off Larry Holmes, ripped off Leon Spinks. Name a boxer. He used nah, you can't trust the white guy. I'm going to look out for you. Yeah. And I actually think there's nothing worse than, in this case, a black man earning the trust of a younger black man and taking advantage of him and basically teaching this guy who already probably doesn't trust that many people, you can't even trust the older black man who's trying to help you out. And it always bothered me about Don King, and it always bothered me about Suge Knight.
Yeah, Pun did that to me.
Really?
Yeah, he took advantage of me.
All right, I got another question.
Man.
How many years did Pac actually spend in Los Angeles, California, this side of
Total?
Southern, yeah.
Well, he moved here. Keep in mind, he was off and on because he had a house in Atlanta too, right? So he basically went from New York to Baltimore to Marin City. He was in Marin City with Digital Underground. Then he moved to Oakland, came to L.A. He was probably in L.A. 3 years max. Like it wasn't
While
that long
still
ago.
living in Atlanta.
He had a house. He lived in L.A., bought a house in Atlanta, bought a house for his mom in Atlanta, and then was in L.A. But if you ask me, like, where's Tupac from? He's from New York. And where did he develop as an artist? Marin City.
Okay.
Yeah. He was like Oakland rap.
People
a
get
Bay
mad
Area
when I
rap.
say he's not a West Coast artist, but it's all good.
I think he's both.
No,
Can
I
you be
agree
both?
with you.
Wait, you think he's an East Coast
with
artist?
Come on, man.
You do.
No,
Wait,
but I
do you
think
really?
he
But
definitely
when
got,
they like a LA
got,
staple.
he got
LA staple. I'm like, yeah, he's a staple for what he brought to the game, but he's not. He was only here 3 years.
Well, he was in Oakland too.
I'm
Does that
saying he
count
was
West
here.
Coast?
LA. I'm talking about LA.
Yeah, sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But
3
shout out to
years, and
Tupac.
then you got to account for
He
having
was
a
in
house
prison
in
for
Atlanta.
8 months too.
Oh yeah, in prison.
I mean,
So-
he died at 25. He did not have a long life.
Yeah.
and he already moving around, whatever he doing. So it's like, yeah, he probably got him a good solid 2. And I mean, the way he got promoted to us when he was younger, L.A., he had L.A., living down in L.A. for one.
Unbelievable. Like it keep coming up that Pac wasn't a LA artist. It's just I'm hurt by this.
What?
Man.
Y'all think so?
I'm just hurt by this.
No.
Man. He
West Coast
represented
artist?
the West Coast so
No, I believe
crazy.
he's a West Coast artist for sure. I know, I believe he's a West Coast artist. I'm
Yes.
talking about I was speaking specifically Los Angeles. Like,
Los
not
Angeles.
you know,
Let's take it back.
yeah.
Los Angeles. we're
Los
talking
Angeles.
He
I was talking
learned
about-
to be a great hip hop artist in the Bay Area. I don't even think that's a controversial
West Coast
take.
artist.
That
Rolling
man,
No,
with
yeah,
Digital.
yeah.
All those
that
did
man was a
Shock G.
chameleon.
Yes.
Shock G had an amazing impact on
Tupac
him.
was
Shock
a
G from
chameleon,
Digital
bro. He
Underground.
came over here and started acting
He's
like an LA nigga.
well, Shock G was a
He wasn't an
Florida
LA
guy,
nigga.
New York, Florida, Oakland. Everyone
Well, you
moves
pick
around.
up characteristics, but
He was only here for 3 years. He was a chameleon, bro. He adapted. Yeah, come on,
3
man.
years.
you can't be.
So you saying this nigga
3
just
years
moved
is
over here
crazy, though, 'cause he was already
banging
22.
a Compton, what?
Who
a
doesn't?
Pyro hood.
Who
22.
doesn't? Who doesn't?
And look
Who
what happened.
doesn't?
2.5 years later, pow, smacked him.
What?
Get up out of here.
What do you, why you saying that in that fashion though? Why you say?
Get up out of here.
Hold on, man. That fashion was a little. Hold on. What's that about? What do you got against Pac?
What do you have against Pac?
Yeah. Maybe he knows something
Are you
we
more
don't
of a
wrote
know.
Walter
Are you
Payton
more of a
book
Chris
too,
Cross
man.
guy?
Great book.
Maybe he knows something we don't know.
He wrote
man.
Walter
You know what I'm
Payton book,
saying?
too.
I'm a big Pac fan. Like
Should
for
have
sure.
interviewed him.
I'm
I
putting
just
my
got
ticket
older.
in for the Uptown Records book. I think that should go through the fucking roof.
After the Danity Kane book.
Ooh.
After the Chris Cross book.
No.
Andre Harrell and get to the ties of Clyde Davis and all that.
Nah.
Bro, it's a lot to come from that shit, bro. That's
Lakers-
really
Lakers
dark
book.
stories, bro.
Go
A
back
lot
to
of people was
sports.
fucked over in the 90s,
think?
bro. Fucked over deals.
Okay, him and Snoop relationship at the end,
Not great.
not great. It was.
It was. I mean, so you have a couple of things here. Number one,
Suge
Dr.
saying
Dre.
something different from what Snoop's saying right now. They got two different things.
Why?
going
What is?
on.
I haven't seen what they've said lately.
Suge saying a lot, though.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know you don't know what's real, but you know, shit. Suge saying the story Snoop saying lately is like, no, y'all wasn't cool. Don't act like you came and seen him. Snoop said he seen him like the last days.
Really?
Yeah, that's what Snoop said.
Yeah,
He
I
said
never
he
saw
wanted-
that either. I mean, I think it's interesting, like,
Suge said, don't lie, man.
because Dr. Dre leaves Death Row, Tupac calls him gay ass Dre to live and die in L.A.
Started tearing them up.
Dre was still close with Snoop at that. Like Snoop wasn't. I mean, it fractured it, but it wasn't like a major fracture. And then Snoop eventually leaves. This is God's honest truth. I don't think Tupac. In fact, I know. Like, he didn't have that many close friends. Like, he just didn't. His sister told me, like, basically he died alone. Like, he didn't die with friends. most of the people who he was close with were actually women, and not women he was sleeping with, women who took care of him. Yasmin Fula, his sister, Layla Steinberg. Like, he confided in older women. Even on these movies, he would always confide in older women. But like, you do see a lot of artists on YouTube channels telling like these stories, like, yeah, me and Pac, blah, 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 blah. And like, I'm not saying you didn't have your moment, and I'm not even saying you're being dishonest, but he was not super close with people. He was raised to not trust people. He was raised to be keep an arm's distance from people. He'd been used and abused and taken advantage of. The number of family members who asked him for money. He was in prison. He was in prison at Clinton, and family members are asking him for money, asking him to buy him a house, asking him for this, asking him for that. It's just like, you didn't have that many people you could really trust.
Yeah.
It's just a reality.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
It's a traumatic life, man. I mean, I don't know.
Do you see this book, or would you like to see it become a series like with your, like Winning Time with your book?
I mean, that put my kids through college, so like financially,
that was
of course.
a great fucking film too. So
It got
that's inspired
canceled.
by your book, man. That was great work.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
What? What?
Winning Time. The Lakers story.
Oh, the Showtime?
Yeah.
I'm mad they
so my book
canceled that
Showtime
shit.
became Winning Time, the TV show.
I'm mad they canceled that shit, man.
That was cool. If
That's
you watch
crazy.
episode 5, season 2, you can see a moppy-haired, sideburns reporter asking a question.
You in there?
That would be me.
Is that actually you, or they have somebody acting like you?
No, that was me.
Oh,
because
there
I
you
didn't
go.
cover the team. I was in 1980s. I was like 8 years old. Yeah, it was the worst day of my life. Filming was the worst experience of my life.
Damn.
It was terrible. It's 8 hours of like sitting around.
Waiting for that one little part.
Hurry up and wait. And they shot the scene 120 times.
Jeez.
What?
Yeah, 120 times. And I get home that day, my head is itching. I had an allergic reaction to the glue in the wig, and I had to go to urgent care.
Damn.
Yeah, it sucked.
Clone Tyrone.
Yeah, but I do get, every now and then I get a royalty check for like $2.14 showing up in my mailbox. Not joking. Not joking.
But how was it? I mean, did you get paid well?
Yeah, not like rich well, but
Yeah.
help for my kids' college tuition.
And how does that work? Like, based off your book, you got.
So basically, like
Dealers in there?
yeah, they pay you the rights.
Okay.
They pay you rights, and then you get, like the show now, it still airs on HBO, it still streams, so they pay you a certain amount, but it's like laughably small to buy you a cup of coffee. It's not a lot.
Yeah,
of money.
each episode. But as far as up front though, the
Yeah,
rights,
but like
life changing money.
no, definitely
No,
not life
no,
changing money.
wow.
No, the people involved, the actors involved, sure.
Yeah.
Me, no.
Damn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Man,
it's good for
crazy.
book sales. It's great for book sales. You know.
Only God can judge me, man. Only God can judge me, man.
Let me ask you a
Jeff
question.
Perlman, man. Let me see the book. Let me see the book.
Let me ask
Before
you
he
a question. So when you write a book about somebody
Yeah.
as beloved as Tupac Shakur,
Yeah.
like what helps you? Like, do you walk a fine line with like respect and telling the truth? Because there's stories out there that people be having, and they
Yeah.
make somebody look a certain type of way, and then you may hear it.
Yeah.
Do you report it, or do you like put that on the shelf?
No, I report stuff, but I mean,
Do you write it?
you have to judge. Yeah, I write it, but you have to judge. Like, I made a really stupid something I'm haunted by with my Walter Payton book. I wrote a book about Walter Payton, and I got access to all his medical records when he was near the end of his life, and he died of cancer, right? Bile duct cancer. I got these medical records, and I saw, this is gonna sound stupid, but I saw he had herpes, right? And in the book, I put like as a note, I put at this time Tupac was also diagnosed with herpes, right?
Walter Payton or Tupac?
Walter Payton. Oh, excuse me, Walter Payton. There was literally no reason for me to use that. Like, it didn't add anything. It's kind of embarrassing.
Right.
Like, he was dead and gone. And it was like me, like almost like showing off my reporting skill. Like, it's kind of a douchebag thing for me to do.
Yeah.
And I regret that. And I feel like you have to ask yourself what's important, what's not important. I actually already screwed up with this book. I did I appeared on a show podcast about 6 months ago now, and they asked me about tons of things, and they asked me about Tupac, and I said like flip top of my head. I was like, well, he wasn't that good with a gun, and he wasn't that good of a fighter. Blah blah blah. Didn't even think anything of it.
Right.
I got death threats.
Damn.
I got death threats.
Yeah.
And the reality is that I'm aware of, and you guys may disagree. I just think like nobody needs a white guy from New York lecturing you on Tupac. So like, what I try to do with the book, honest to God, is like I interview all these people and I try telling their stories, and it's their experiences with Tupac. It's his sister, it's a guy, Digital Underground guys, and I was like sloppy there. It made me sound like I was telling people oh, Tupac, blah, 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 blah.
Like it was you saying it.
Like it was
Yeah,
me saying it. And who the fuck am I to say that? I'm not. It's nobody needs to hear me giving my opinion on Tupac. But what I can tell you is from interviewing these people, these are their stories. And that's
Yeah,
always
because
a
I was
better
going to ask you, do you feel like you'll get any backlash,
Yes.
from a white guy, speaking on a black man
Yes.
in the history of hip hop?
because it's different. I've written about black athletes, obviously, throughout my life. But this is different. Like, this is an iconic cultural figure.
Yeah.
It's different. Who speaks for a lot of black people
Yeah.
generationally. So, like, yeah, like, definitely. And I learned that. I learned that the hard way, and it was actually a good lesson for
But
me.
you ain't forcing these people to talk to you, right? Like
No. I don't pay. I don't pay anyone. I don't force anyone.
Now to go back to the fine line I'm talking about, like the truth and respect, because he may hear some shit that could be like, hey, this gonna sound crazy if I tell it.
Right.
But this is the truth.
Yeah, for sure.
So as a writer he just explains though, like it's times where you want to pull back, like, all right, I shouldn't put that.
But I wouldn't, like, let's say I found out something, I don't know. Let's say I found out Tupac, like, used to kill squirrels and eat them. I don't know, whatever, right? Like, you do that? Yeah. That's why I mentioned it, because you told me beforehand. I heard
okay.
they call you the squirrel killer. Yeah.
Write a book about it.
Yeah. After the Danny Kane book, I'm running the squirrel killer. But, like, let's say I found that out. But that actually speaks to you specifically about a personality trait that's kind of important. This guy runs around and kills squirrels. I'm not saying he did.
Yeah.
So, like, you use it. But if it's something like Walter Payton having herpes, that doesn't tell you anything.
Right.
It's just me using information to use it. So that's like the kind of thing.
Yeah, you're not expanding on it. You're just saying he had herpes
Right.
but
And what does it tell you about Walter Payton? It doesn't really tell you anything about Walter Payton. He had herpes. Who gives a shit?
now if you had context to it and
Sure.
who he got it from and how he got it and what did he do to get rid of it or whatever,
Right.
that makes more sense of okay, that's why you said it.
Yeah.
Can you write a book on anyone and make money off their likeliness
As long as it's honest, you can.
without going through nothing?
As long as it's honest.
Oh,
you
that is
can't,
crazy. I did not know that.
You can't libel. You can't slander someone. You can't libel
Right,
someone.
right,
You know, if
okay.
you do a newscast, but if you write, the interesting thing is, writing about someone who is deceased is just journalistically much legally safer than writing about someone alive. So let's say I wrote about you, and he kills squirrels with knives, right? You could be like, that's not true. You could sue me, and we find out it's not true, and I was just sloppy about it. You could win.
Yeah.
Tupac can't sue me, and his estate can't sue. You can't sue. Once someone is dead, you can't sue for libel or slander. So,
Do you feel like a lot of authors take advantage of people, writing about people that's dead and trying to make money off of it and capitalize off of it?
yeah, well, you can make an argument that I am. Like, all right, honest to God, I actually get people who are like to me, Tupac is a historic figure. No different than writing about John F. Kennedy or Martin Luther King. Like, he's a significant cultural figure. And I think the way we learn about people is through biographies, like I do. But do I understand people who are like, you're just making money off of Tupac? That's bullshit. You're just making money off of Walter Payton? That's bullshit. I totally get it. Like, I get it. But, like, how are we going to learn about history if we have no historic records? Or if the only people telling about themselves are the people? So, like, if I told you my life story, I'm not going to mention the part of me killing squirrels. I'm just not going to mention it. Or I'm not going to mention the embarrassing moments or the moments that taught me how to live. So I just think biographies are important. But I do understand when people are like, oh, that's bullshit. Who are you to write it? I get it.
Yeah.
Right.
I get it.
You talk to the Outlaws in there?
I talked to Edie. I talked to 2 outlaws. No, I talked to 3 guys from the Outlaws. Edie was the big one. But
And so that's how you come to the assumption that Tupac he was lonely, he had no friends?
it's not that he didn't have friends. I just don't think he had
He was that close.
with most people.
Okay.
Yaki he grew up with.
Yeah.
So Yaki he grew up with. Yaki he was raised with. Yeah.
Okay.
That's great, man.
That's deep. That's deep.
Man.
So after all these findings and 262 interviews and
No, 600, 652.
652, sorry.
Give me
652
respect, man.
interviews.
No, just kidding. Yeah.
652 interviews.
Yeah.
What would be the one word from you
Yeah.
to define Tupac?
Someone asked me this the other day, and I said lonely.
Lonely. Damn.
Damn.
That's deep.
I might be Yeah, man, that's crazy.
It was a sad
Don't
book,
put
man.
yourself on the same boat
You're
as
nowhere
Tupac,
near Tupac.
man.
Nowhere near.
Oh no,
You're
what?
not
I wasn't about to say
alone.
that.
You're
You're better
to
than
call
Tupac.
yourself a
I wasn't even- I
loner.
was
Go
nowhere
down
near.
that
You're like
list.
the Brooklyn Brawler.
I wasn't about to say that though, so I didn't know
He
what's going on
was,
though.
dog.
You're the Brooklyn Brawler.
He was, man. He
Oh
was.
man,
It's okay. You
Tommy
have a few
Davidson
kids,
and
a family.
Biggie Smalls over here, man.
He gets that a lot, Jeff. This his thing. He lonely. He a loner, and that's his thing. He a Gemini. We Geminis. You know what I mean?
Stop bothering him with.
man.
We don't say we Geminis, nothing like that. You don't got to introduce me.
Wait,
man.
the number of times people said to me in the course of this book, you know, Tupac was a Gemini, and I'm like, okay,
Who
like I
cares,
don't.
right?
I'm a Taurus. Is that cool? I don't know. Like it doesn't.
No, it's not cool.
His
As a matter of
Gemini
fact,
had-
you're
I got-
Taurus.
His Gemini had to stand out in this book. All the stories.
I gotta hear every week.
I'm gonna give you a gem if you want to do a part 2 or something like that. I'm pretty sure his Gemini had a lot to do though with
You do.
everything that you even
being
gathered
little,
up.
being
was-
weird, being awkward, lonely, annoying, Gemini shit.
This man killed hamsters when he was a kid, man.
Squirrels.
No, he had hamsters.
Oh, being a loner,
So he
Gemini
connects.
shit.
Yeah, it's all good.
Emotional
You know
Gemini
what I'm gonna do
shit.
after the Danny Keene book and the Criss Cross book? I'm doing the book about Geminis.
Yeah.
And Uptown Records.
That is
You should.
crazy.
No, for real, if you do
A
that, you'll
Gemini
see
book?
that what's
Come
going on. The industry ain't lied to us. They got the paperwork, like the Spotify list.
Yeah.
Geminis, we the coldest.
You
Far
should
as-
go, but all the Geminis. You can be like Trump, Kanye.
Is Trump a Gemini?
Tupac,
Yeah, Trump Gemini.
Big, Notorious B.I.G.
Lauryn Hill. You go.
Yeah, let's
Would
go.
a Lauren Hill book be good?
Lauren Hill, that's crazy.
Lauryn Hill
They
boogie.
trying
But
to
she's
figure out why
alive,
she's
and she
still
gonna
late.
trip on you.
Yeah, she gonna trip on
She
you.
ain't going for that shit.
Lauryn Hill or Erykah Badu?
She
Who
gonna
book
trip
would be
on
more
you.
interesting,
You better
Lauryn
have
Hill or
some-
Erykah Badu?
Lauryn Hill.
Lauren Hill.
What makes you think that over Erykah Badu?
I mean,
Badu got more
Erykah
like a-
Badu's might be.
Erykah Badu, she
probably
got a
can
lot
hear
of
some
baby
shit.
daddies.
She
Yeah.
putting that. She putting
Wow.
that thing
That's
on
all-
people.
that's all you know
man.
Erykah Badu for?
Talk about it.
No, but I
Baby
want to see
daddies?
what happened and why she got all these baby daddies.
Lauryn
Yeah,
Hill
like a
has-
little bit
yeah,
mysterious.
she has
They
more
never
stories.
come out with
Does Lauren
nothing.
Hill have a lot of kids or a little? I don't know.
She got her son.
One with
he's
Bob
popular.
Marley's-
Well, Bob Marley. Well, is
Rowan
it Bob
Marley, who played in Miami,
The
football.
young dude that's going up right now, the artist.
Oh yeah.
He got. He hard too.
Lauren Hill makes me sad.
She brings him out every show now.
Why?
I think he's the only
Because
son.
Miseducation of Lauren Hill is the greatest album ever.
Yeah.
One and done.
One and done. She did that MTV Unplugged album, and that was it.
One and done,
got-
man.
Unplugged got some shit on there though.
I know,
Legendary
Miseducation
album and went
is-
out on the high
every
and then
track, I know.
went on a
Miseducation
hiatus.
is
Crazy. But I mean, shit, that kind of like, to me, what it looked like is she seen what she seen. Maybe she wasn't prepared, her and her team, or whatever her backing was. Like, nah, I'm not entering all of that.
I don't like how
I'm
she
not,
shows
I
up
don't got
late.
the right people behind me to do
She
that.
does that Madonna thing, though, where she shows up 2 hours late for every show.
Yeah, man.
You can't do that to your fans.
Yeah,
it's
that's
just
her
like,
thing.
you know what does that too? Doja Cat,
she
the way
getting
she
into-
treats her fans. Just like,
Yeah.
they're literally paying you to sing songs, and they're giving you big money to do it. You can at least be nice. Did you not see the Doja Cat video? Did you not see this?
Is she showing up late?
No. There's a fan, and Doja Cat says to him, "Oh, I love your shirt. That's a great shirt." He literally takes his shirt off, gives it to Doja Cat, right? Gives her a hug. It's this great moment. Later on, she goes on social media and bashes the fan, saying he crossed boundaries. And it was like her
I seen
biggest
that.
fan. Like, why are you doing that? Why,
Yeah.
why are you putting this guy on blast on social media?
She's
Some
probably
guy.
a Gemini.
Probably a Gemini.
Probably a Gemini.
probably
Look
is.
that up. She's
And
a
if,
Gemini.
even
me
if that's
see
the
if she's
case, though,
Gemini,
even if that's the case, though, right? Well, no
That's
matter
some
who the
Gemini
celebrity
shit.
is, it don't matter who the celebrity is, right? This is where even the fan, if they could, realize that all she did was go on social media, like that fan can go on social media, and she had her human moment. She can't now even go back and just say how she felt in that moment, right?
Okay, she not a Gemini.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like, it's a thin line.
We
with
all
that
have our
type of-
moments.
Yeah,
That's the
everybody-
thing, we all
yeah,
have our
yeah.
moments.
We all have, so we can't judge it on her human moment. Is what you're saying.
If you able to
Only God
not
can
judge,
judge
then
you.
you're in a blessed position. But if you still if you overly judgy, then it might get tricky for you.
Jeff, let me ask you a question. So what is it that sparks your interest on to make you determine who you're going to write your next book on? Like, what is it that intrigues you to be like, I want to write a book about him?
Yeah. I have like three, I have a three-pronged thing, true story. Number one, is it someone who I could spend 2 years on? Because you really go crazy working on these books.
Right.
Like you get super, super micro. It takes everything you have. So it has to be someone who's interesting, preferably iconic, right? I always say, like, I did a Brett Favre book. Why is Brett Favre a good book, but Joe Montana wouldn't be? Joe Montana was a better NFL quarterback than Brett Favre, blah, 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 blah. But Favre like moved people and like stirred people. And there's something about him for good and bad. And Montana was just a really good quarterback. I feel the same way about Tupac versus Biggie. Biggie was a great hip hop artist. But Tupac, like Shock G said, Tupac rapped from the stomach, right? And he didn't just mean like literally, like there's this thing about him, right? This thing that moved people and stirred people and still does. And I don't think Biggie was a great, great artist, but I think Tupac had something.
Yeah.
So it's number one, it's that. Number two, it's like, has there been a great book done? Has there been the book I would want to read on it? And I kept waiting for this Tupac book that just didn't come along.
Yeah.
And finally, I'm right. Well, all right, I'll sports writer can do it.
I'll be that.
And then number three, does it have a chance of selling? It doesn't mean it will sell. It doesn't mean it won't sell, but does it have a chance? Because this is how I feed my kids.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, when you look at it from that, 652 people and breaking stories people never heard and presenting new,
Yeah.
that'll make me like, oh shit, if I'm a Tupac diehard, hell yeah, I'm gonna support that. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, definitely on that. Yeah, that's the reason why Holla tapped in. I'm like,
Holla's my new agent.
okay, yeah,
Shout out
shit,
Holla,
good,
man.
yeah, he tapped in for sure too. So, but
Gemini?
it was the
Gemini?
Tupac situation.
Oh,
like,
shit.
if he got,
We're surrounded,
damn.
man. We're surrounded by these crazy
okay.
people.
Okay, here we go. Good.
Damn it.
He said he's surrounded by these crazy people. Yeah, no, for real.
You guys do you bring in the tarot card reader every week?
Oh man.
Yeah, no, that's
Run this
crazy,
shit,
man. No, that's tight though. I literally just put that on my story this week. I said I want to write a book, but I'm like, I wouldn't even know the first place to even start when you writing a book.
Maybe you should probably run, because he said, who'd you say? Never mind.
Danny King book.
No, he know.
Why don't you relax?
He know.
Yeah.
AI. You just AI. But
AI, yeah, like he would do, because AI tells the truth.
Yeah, they do.
Let him tell it.
Yeah.
They do. Y'all just don't. It's okay. You want to write your book? It's all right.
It literally
man.
says at the bottom.
No, I
it
want
literally
to tap
says
in
at the
though,
bottom
you
of
know what I'm saying?
ChatGPT that shit is
And
100%.
If it's
Go ahead, man.
What would you say out of this book is like? I know you ain't gonna give you off the banger, but what?
I gave you a lot of bangers though.
Yeah, you did.
A lot of
You did.
bangers.
You did.
I wasn't holding back here.
But we was talking about that. Now you gotta give us one on your own. Leave us with one.
Can I add to that?
What one that didn't make the book?
Can I
Not
add to
one
that?
that we ain't talked about. That's just something that was.
Yeah.
He might not want to say it though. But I want to add to that.
I know
the
you're gonna
banger.
Yeah.
But what is the one that shocked you that you discovered during your whole research? That was like, oh shit, this is the one, the biggest one.
Well, the Brenda thing was huge for me.
That's
like
tight.
that was a huge find. That's the best reporting find of my life.
That's tight.
Now that's golden.
That's
man.
Especially
actually
the
tight.
fact that they reunited.
Yeah.
You know, that really like.
Yeah,
took
do you
me
know
through.
that? Are you updated with their relationship? How did that go? Did anybody
It's
catch
okay.
that?
There's a lot of
interaction?
trauma.
not my job.
Yeah,
There's
that's
a lot
what
of
I can
trauma.
imagine. Yeah.
So it's okay. I wouldn't say it's like
Yeah.
it's not.
Like, damn, bitch, you left me in the damn.
And that's legendary, man. I remember
so
that.
was 12. You know.
God, damn.
You put me on a
Like,
track shoot.
damn.
She was 12, man.
I was a kid, nervous, scared.
Give me a hug. Just goddamn, you only 12 years older than me. Big sister.
I remember that video like yesterday, bro, being a kid, because it was like black and white. It was a video and threw that baby in a dumpster and Tupac rapping
great
with the
video.
people behind him. It was like an emotional ass video. And we young, and I'm like, this is emotional as fuck.
Money
Brenda's
B's in
got
it
a
too,
baby.
And how old was he? Like 18 when he did that?
Yeah, he was 18.
Sure.
He was a kid.
He was
I mean, it's a really mature
kid.
song for a kid that age, you know?
That's
18.
really crazy. The whole Death Row era, I always trip off that, how young all the motherfuckers was.
It's
We got
25, 23.
Sugar was young.
And that's what I'm saying. Give Suge some grace. He was young too.
High
18,
school,
19,
coming out of high
yeah.
school, like, everybody's young. And these motherfuckers are the biggest in the West Coast, and they got a whole war going.
You know, I had
That's
a
crazy.
conversation one time with, this is random, but I'm friends with, you guys know Styx, the group Styx?
No.
The guitar, you don't know
no,
Styx?
no.
You know Styx?
No.
I thought you were about
You know
to
Styx?
say.
That's what I was
Yeah, I
thinking.
thought you
Yeah,
was
but I was like,
saying-
no. He
No,
said group.
there's a band Styx. I guarantee you know some songs from Styx
Okay.
if you heard them. Mr. Roboto. Do you know the song Mr. Roboto?
Oh, yeah, no.
Anyway, this band Styx, rock band. And I had a guitar conversation with this guy, Tommy Shaw, who's in Styx. And I was like, why do artists stop creating great music as they get older? You know, like, why is it all when you're 23, 24?
Yeah.
And he's like, because you're fucking hungry.
Yeah.
Like, you're hungry and you're scrapping and you want it. And all your nerves are like a fire, like everything. You're like, you're trying to get laid and you're hungry and you're out late and you're drinking and you're partying and all these things. And you think you're in love and you're not in love and your heart is broken. All these things are coming at you at the same time. And like, that's just the reality of it. You know, like Nas still has great music, but is it as great as Illmatic? No.
No.
Like, it can't be because he was young and hungry when he wrote it.
Yeah.
I just think same with like Tupac. And people are like, well,
I
Tupac.
beg to differ.
You do?
Yeah,
Tell me.
because I feel like you get older, it's just a different perspective. Like Nas got some records. To me, that's better than some records on.
I think Nas does still put out really good music.
Yeah,
It may be
because like
relates
if
to
the
more.
artist is, you know, the way the game go is you living, you might be hungry and everything, right? And you get on from that hunger, but now whoever you signed the contract with, you need to resell that, re-rock that.
Yeah.
Now you got to keep reliving this moment that you probably out of or want to get out of, but you got to keep doing it. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
then you get the artists. That's why I like what's going on in the game. It's a lot of older artists, seasoned, and they kind of like they're not tied to having to sell this image no more, and they can give you
Right.
this age and that too be classics, be classic verses, be classic albums and songs coming from like older people too. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I think it got to be, it's like how relatable to your lifestyle. That's what makes the music connect with you.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
yeah.
what I'm going through currently, this artist speaks for me. Like it's like
Yeah.
in 2005, 2006, 7, 8, I'm like in the hyphy movement, Thug Motivation 101. Jeezy, that shit touched me in a different way.
Oh, that
Because I related to what was going on, what he was talking about. But if you listen to Jeezy now, still looking for him to rap like that, you
It's over.
This nigga
No,
got real
exactly.
estate. He doing-
But if Jeezy hollered at you, right? Like it's 40-year-olds going through pains, like with stages of pain at every
But
level.
it's a different type of pain now. This ain't the pain when I was broke, trapping, trying to figure it out, and got the police looking for me. I'm over there.
I'm saying
I own
if that
multiple
40-year-old, that
properties.
35-year-old actually just put that same pain into the music instead of like trying to mimic his older years. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't
give us
look-
an update. Give us an update. What's going
I'm not
on.
one of those person personally. When I listen to music, I still want to hear somebody rap about what they was rapping about 15 years ago.
Yeah.
Like I said, it got to relate to my lifestyle. That's why I like nigga rap about what I'm going through at 40 years old, 42 years old. Nigga, make it make sense. I don't want to hear about you thugging at 42 years old, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, if you're 19, 18, 20, I get that. You NBA young
He
boy,
talking
yeah,
about
do
these
that.
sciatica issues. Nigga,
Yeah,
woke
nigga.
up, sciatica.
But that's
fucked
actually a
up.
really interesting point because, like, the one thing you want from an artist is sincerity. So if you're 40 still rapping about gangbanging,
Like, come on, man. And that's not what you really, especially when you're not really doing it when the lights cut off. Like, if you're growing home to this nice ass home and you got property investments and all this, but then in your music you pushing to go gangbang and trap.
Well, he'll have
It's like,
to hope.
nah.
He'll have to hope that you 40-year-old niggas is still listening to him. So he
that's true,
has
too.
to go out and have a younger demographic. So he has to speak about something that's going
the fact
on.
That the 40-year-old, you know he's still alive and everybody didn't die, nigga. And you popped out here and did that shit. That's an embarrassment. It's like, not like that. I ain't gonna say it's, but
Like,
whatever.
come
I can
on,
say.
bro.
So, whatever, man. You
No,
know,
I
when
get
Master
it.
P came out like the Ice Cream Man again. He came out. That nigga was
I think Nas is doing a great job of that. He had
Nas
the
is doing
two
a great
albums
job.
with Hit Boy, and then
Nas
I
is
think
the
Jay-Z
rare
did that
guy.
too
Yeah.
with
He
444.
was the ice cream man
He
again.
did. He came back again. Like, how you come back? You can't fool us. How you talking about the Ice Cream Man, bro? You
Yeah, hold on.
40 years old.
Yeah, get
talking
up
about
outta
Hey,
here.
Yuck Mouth just said that. He said, man, he came over there and stole that from us.
Oh, he did?
Yuck Mouth said he stole
the
the
Ice
Ice
Cream
Cream
Man? I
Man
didn't
from
know
us.
that.
That's why
I
they
didn't see that
start
part. Yeah, man,
beefing.
get up
you know
outta
who's
here.
like,
Oh,
honest
for
to
real?
God,
Yeah.
who's really like at an interesting kind of crossroads, and I'm not a fan, but like, all right, Taylor Swift just has a new album out, right? People are shitting all over it. This is blah, 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 it sucks. And it's like, it's kind of interesting. She's 35, she's married. She can't be singing about the same stuff she was singing. Like she can't be singing what she was singing about at 23.
Right.
Like it would be ridiculous.
Right.
And people are basically like, why isn't she singing what she used to sing about? Well, she's 35 years old.
Life.
Got some dick.
She got some dick.
Life.
She got, as we say in my
Life,
house, she
man.
got some dick. She got some NFL dick. Not even just dick, NFL dick.
She better do that shit Justin Bieber doing. He don't give a damn. Shit, they out here
That's gonna be the
dope.
quote. It's gonna be a quote on my funeral, on my tombstone. She got some dick.
Life is crazy,
for
man. It goes to like authenticity. Like it's your music gotta be authentic, man. We gotta know when you singing this shit and rapping this shit that this is what you're really going through, and that's what makes me relate to you.
Yeah.
If I know you full of shit, bro, like man, come
over
on.
with.
Yeah, I ain't listen to that shit.
Is
Even
that-
though I do like Jeezy, I just like to hear his voice. He
He
can be
just dropped
saying
a new
anything,
project.
and I just like to
like
hear
to hear
his
his
voice.
voice.
It sounds some grown man shit. He rapping
Whisper
some
to
grown
you,
man
whisper in your ear when you go to sleep.
And ain't nothing wrong with that. You know, it's like Jay-Z did it. Jay-Z came from that and evolved his music to talking that shit. Well, now people be like, oh, he be talking too rich. We don't understand it.
Shit,
It
444,
ain't for you
man,
no
he wasn't
more.
talking rich.
444
It
is
ain't- he
great.
ain't
He
talking
was
to the
giving
poor no more.
game.
444, yeah, for sure.
was
definitely.
giving
Yeah, he
game.
talking
Wait,
to
can
the
I
rich.
ask you guys a hip hop question?
Yeah.
Who would you say each of you is the artist who gets shit on the most, but you think is good?
Soulja Boy. No, I'm messing with you.
Artists that get shit.
Like, who do you think is like a guy who doesn't get respect or a woman who doesn't get respect, but they
That
should?
get shitted on the most.
You know, people are like, oh, this guy sucks. And
Oh,
you're like,
yeah,
no,
yeah,
it's
definitely.
Chris Brown
Brown,
is shitting on by the
I like
industry.
I
Chris
like
Brown,
Not
you like
actual
industry.
people.
He got,
But
he got
rappers
that
though, you
shit.
talking about rappers? Or
Sure, it could be R&B also, but I was thinking rap.
That's a
That
hard
gets
one.
shitted on the most. You could say get shitted
Ja
on.
Rule.
People don't love. Ja Rule is damaged. He's damaged goods.
Ja Rule.
And Ja Rule music still go land in anybody's living room.
Dame Dash.
And they go love it.
Dame
Well,
Dash.
Dame
not,
Dash.
not according to him. He said Ja Rule's trash.
That's crazy.
Dame Dash.
Wait, I didn't say Ja Rule's trash.
No, him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Possibly. The Dame Dash
Yeah.
Dame Dash for sure.
for
gets
sure
shitted
might
on.
be in my top 2 right now. Top 2 who I feel like his story needs to be properly told.
I think Dame Dash
That's
it has a
great
book.
he
I think
does?
Dame Dash has a book.
It's
he
through
has
him, huh?
a book.
I think
Like,
he-
like
no,
what
I
you
think he
saying?
literally
He
wrote a
wrote
book.
it.
Yeah, it's his book if it's his. It's all money
It's
in
his
with Dame
book.
Dash.
You gotta go write it. You
Dame
gotta
Dash
go
all money
see
in.
it.
Nah, yeah, it's a lot of people. I don't got nobody just really on the top of my head.
Who's yours? I get shit on.
Hip hop?
I mean, I think as far as lack of respect,
Yeah.
you may disagree. I think Too Short is more important. I actually think Digital Underground. I mean, it's old now, but like Shock G, that guy was a freaking musical genius. He really was. Classical pianist, classically trained, and people just think about the Humpty Dance and put them with like Young MC and Tone Loc. But Digital Underground was like pretty revolutionary.
Yeah.
They
Nah,
really
for
were.
sure. I don't think Too Short got.
I don't
Too
get
Short
Too
got.
Short.
He got.
Too Short
I think
getting
he
his
squeezed
just
this
due.
motherfucker for every. I mean, he's still squeezing.
I
It.
saw Too Short. My wife took me to it was kind of sad. I went to a 90s throwback hip hop show maybe 3 years ago. It was Young MC. It was one guy from Color Me Bad, but not the singer
You see
from
how they
Color
look
Me Bad.
now? Oh, never mind.
No, not that guy.
The big one? He big
Not the
now.
big
The
one.
lead singer. He big as fuck now.
It was It was Vanilla Ice.
Damn.
Oh,
That was
he
bad.
construction worker.
Wow, he's a freaking multi-gazillionaire, that guy.
Vanilla Ice is crazy. Like, he does like construction.
You know what Vanilla Ice
real
did?
estate or something like
Wait,
that.
true story, Vanilla Ice.
Yeah.
Robert Van Winkle. Vanilla Ice, I used to be a baseball writer. The Mets trained in Port St. Lucie, Florida. Vanilla Ice invested in shitloads of land in Port St. Lucie before the Mets got there. And Port St. Lucie now is huge. And Vanilla Ice owns a shitload of the land in Port St. Lucie.
Damn.
I did a story on Vanilla Ice years ago. He was a motocross racer. I did a story about him for Sports Illustrated. We're sitting in a car, he's smoking weed, and he goes to me, you know the difference between me and Hammer? I'm like, nah. He's like,
I'm black, he's white.
now that's one. He goes, Hammer invested in horses. Iceman, I invested in real estate.
Yeah, smart.
It's not wrong.
Oh, so he's Iceman.
Yeah, he called himself the Iceman.
He's the
Iceman.
Iceman.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so Drake taking that from
He's trying to
him,
give us some little signs with that. He's the
I don't think
okay.
that rollout with Drake ain't working. I don't even think, because did that album come out? Is it coming out?
Nah,
He ain't the
it
real
ain't getting
Vanilla
no- it
Van
ain't
Winkle.
getting no-
That's
it ain't
why
no-
we realizing he ain't the real Van Winkle.
He
Okay.
ain't the real Van Winkle.
We gotta talk
Yeah.
to
Wait, do you
Ace
like Drake?
Ventura about this
No,
shit.
I
homie.
mean, I ain't got no. I like some of his music. Sure. Yeah, I like some of his music.
Yeah.
Rob Van Winkle, man.
Rob Van Winkle. Hey,
Hey, what was, what was
Laughing
Bud-
all the way to the bank, Rob Van
What was
Winkle.
Buddy name from Detroit? The white Kid Rock.
Kid Rock.
Kid Rock.
Oh,
He
Kid
urged
Rock.
his way into hip hop, and then he got booted out. Didn't he do like some racist shit or something?
No, he just said he had. You brought him up earlier.
You interviewed
Kid
Kid
Rock.
Rock?
Kid Rock?
No, he didn't bring
No.
up Kid
I thought you
Rock.
brought up Kid Rock.
Well, Kid Rock is super Trumpy.
Okay, I thought you
super
Yeah,
brought
that's
up
what
Kid Rock.
happened. Because remember,
That's
Kid
what
Rock
happened.
was accepted in hip hop. We was fucking
Yes,
with
he
him.
was. Even
And he
Travis
got- and
Barker.
then he got the boot.
Him. And then
Trump was,
Trump
too.
was. And then who was messing with Pamela?
That's how shallow people are. They
Tamala
don't, they don't
Anderson,
like Trump
Tommy
because he was
Lee.
rich.
Do you remember Anthrax, the group Anthrax? They performed Public Enemy, and they were
Yeah.
like,
No, yeah, I remember Anthrax.
Man, that's crazy, man.
Yeah,
So
this-
where's the next? What's the next? Is
Jeff
there anything?
Perlman.
Yeah. What's the next book?
I do not know yet.
Not yet.
Well, right now we got this. You know what I'm saying? Only God can judge me, man.
pages, man.
Only God can judge me.
interviews.
Let's go.
652 people.
Shouts
He
out,
done
man.
said and talked to about this book.
My daughter named
And
the
now
book, I
3
just wanna
more,
say.
655.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm in.
Yeah,
Where
exactly.
were you when I needed you to tell me all
You
the
really need to get with this guy right here.
all the Gemini stories?
You want some more details, man? You might want
Yeah,
to
you
get
want
this
some
guy.
more of this? He's upset with Tupac, man. But yeah, we
What
we
you
had
got to
Jeff
do?
Perlman in the
Gaslighters.
building one time, man, with us. Man, it was nice having you here.
Oh, thank you. It was an
This
honor.
was great, man.
Yeah, this is fun.
Definitely.
We only got one book. We really only got
Sorry.
one. Can
I
I keep
literally have
this?
3 at home. You can keep that one.
I can keep
Yeah.
this. Okay. Can you
We're
sign
gonna,
it?
we're gonna purchase
Yeah.
3 books and we'll get an autograph one day, hopefully.
Right
Yeah.
here. You got an autograph right now?
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, get
Brings
autograph
down
right
value.
now, man. It was nice having you here,
Yeah,
man.
thank you so much. I
Thank
appreciate
you, man.
it. Yeah,
Oh, you got. Oh, this is for here.
yeah, you can keep
Oh,
it.
okay, yeah, autographed. Yeah, for sure.
Boom.
That's tight.
Oh, sorry.
He's
you
a
want
huge Tupac fan, man. That's all you, brother. Oh wait, I mean, unless you.
this?
Are you a huge,
I'll buy
are you a
one.
huge
I'll
Tupac
buy
fan?
one.
Huh?
Are you a huge Tupac fan?
I'm a very huge Tupac fan. I've grown and some of my outlook has changed and everything.
What's your favorite Tupac song? Do you guys have favorite Tupac songs?
Dear Mama for me.
Ambition of a rider.
Mine's just Dear Mama because it's just it's one of those ones for me for sure.
Yeah.
To where it like locked me in
Dear mama.
as a kid. Yeah, it just locked me in.
Come on,
I ain't hear
man.
nobody talking like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just a little, all the verses wasn't at my life, but it's just a couple pieces. Like, damn, he said that.
To live and die in L.A.
Oh, I
Great
mean,
song.
yeah, you got Living Die Like LA.
Can you
and everything.
rap a
I know where I was
Tupac
at when
song?
Tupac died.
All
Word
eyes
for
on me.
word.
I'm not doing it.
Oh,
You know what?
no.
You know what the world needs? The world needs me rapping. That's really what it needs.
Yeah, there we go.
You have a better chance of me trying to juggle,
Oh,
which
my
I can't
God,
Do y'all all
man.
know y'all was at when he passed away though? remember
Yes,
exactly
I
where I was
remember.
at.
I
You
know
remember?
exactly
Remember
where I
where you
was
was
at.
do. Yeah, I was writing for a newspaper.
I was
in the
on
office.
56 in Figueroa, homie, in the back house.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah,
on
that went
56.
viral. And then on my birthday, March 9th, Biggie went viral.
Yeah.
That is crazy. And
Yeah, that
I
was
remember
crazy.
when I was going out and I was at Tams. I was on Florence and Hoover. And I was going out to Tams. And I was like, you got to be kidding me. You have to be kidding me.
What would you say was a bigger death in your life, Kobe or Tupac?
Oh, I would say Kobe.
Yeah.
Kobe.
You relate more with Kobe. Because you was a kid with Tupac.
Yeah,
So
we
you
were
gon-
still kind of kids, but I still kind
relate
of
more
like
with-
I was listening to him. I still felt them. You know what I mean? Felt everything he had going on.
You just seen whoever
But
you
Kobe.
it hurt you, and then you seen the people. Like I don't feel like Tupac was just like more.
I grew up with Kobe, man.
Right.
No, I understand the couple
Kobe,
ones.
you got
couple
this.
one's crazy. He got his daughter there, so that right there.
So it's like he said, Tupac died young, so I only got a couple years out of Tupac. Really, with me really understanding, you know, me walking to school and I can listen to Tupac. My first time listening to Hit 'Em Up. I'm in school getting dressed for school. You know, I only got a couple years with bro. You know, and so those are my times, my happy times. With Kobe, I got literally 20 years with Kobe. 21 years.
I mean,
of
same
saying,
with Smush Parker, but
you know.
You got extra points for the Smush Parker reference. That's very nice.
Nah, Kobe was beefing with Smush Parker, so whoever Kobe was beefing with, that's what we was beefing with.
So now you
Man.
understand my Ja Rule. I'll tell you how the Get Rich or Die Trying album affected me. I love that album. That was
did.
my year I graduated high school. I just got a new car. The CD that came out, Electronic Fries, I didn't take that shit out of my tape
Ja
deck for
Rule
like
was huge.
6 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Wait,
killed
with,
Ja
what's her
Rule.
name?
And 50 Cent killed Ja
Ashanti,
Rule.
right? Was that who? Wait, who was
Ashanti?
Ashanti. excuse
But I'm
me.
saying, I listen, I got it. I respected the songs. I loved them. But I knew it was gimmicky. It was like, it wasn't, but he was portraying like a thug. He was portraying a Tupac. He was portraying a DMX. DMX shit touched
really was,
everybody
though.
DMX.
because it was organic.
Yeah.
DMX, you knew that was really dark man. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Tupac was Tupac. Okay, now Ja Rule was like,
Didn't he have literally a song called "I'm Real"?
with Ja Rule, with,
Yeah, Ja Rule song,
with
I'm Real.
J-Lo. Cause I'm real.
All
the
those
way
is
you
fire.
walk, where you
That was
talk.
anything Ja Rule
I
singing
hear
on
that.
fire.
I hear that. But then when you want something authentic and real though, that wasn't.
That was a banger.
That's not when you think of Tupac music. All Eyes on Me, you don't think of those records are like
clap back. That's what I'm saying. Like
Then
anytime you
50
get clap
Cent
back,
came out.
everything was over.
You don't
Get
clap
Rich or Die
back.
Trying came out.
Yeah.
Woo!
Many
Authentic
man.
music.
Many man.
Wangsta?
Wish death on me.
Wangsta?
I don't cry no more.
Okay.
Don't look to the sky no more.
Many man.
How you
If
a
I
kid
can't
listening to that
Do
talk
it,
about
homie. It can't be done.
Bro.
Oh, this dude different.
Yeah, he
9
was different.
shots couldn't stop me. I took him a smile. Yeah.
Okay, so
I'm like,
Game
he
album
like
or
it.
50 Cent album?
Who?
Game album or 50 Cent
Man,
album?
listen. Shout out Chuck. Love you to death, Chuck. You my boy. But this is 50 Cent. We talking about Get Rich or Die Trying.
It was the same
It wouldn't be
effect.
no game if it wasn't 50 Cent.
Nah, that's not what he asking. He asking.
I'm asking about
Project
the
for project.
music.
Project
For
for project.
Game or 50?
50 Cent. He wrote. Never mind. 50 Cent. Shout out Chuck.
Young MC or
Chuck
Vanilla
made great
Ice?
albums.
Young MC or Vanilla Ice? Give me Vanilla Ice. man.
Young MC.
Yeah,
Ice,
Get Rich or Die
baby.
Trying, man. Is definitely a league of his own, man. It's insane.
Come on,
It's
man.
insane.
Wait, I'll tell you one last thing I just thought of because you wanted to sing Tupac.
All
Like,
right.
Tupac was doing Gang Related. He was going to do the full soundtrack for Gang Related. And he had this idea that he wanted to do, and then he died. He wanted to do a mashup of his music with Sinatra. And while he was filming Gang Related, he was listening to Sinatra nonstop. You walk by his trailer, and he's playing Frank Sinatra. He fucking loved Frank Sinatra. And he had this whole idea of like Sinatra music and combining it and kind of merging it, sampling off it, and making a full album of Tupac and Sinatra.
And he would have made it make sense.
I think he would have. It sounds weird, but I think, and he never got to do it, obviously.
Hey, man, with that, listen, Frank Sinatra, AI, Tupac album coming soon.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. Shit, as long as it's the truth.
Somebody's going to do it.
10 minutes after this is people see this.
Somebody's going to do it.
When you spoke to the Outlaws, was it true that Pac was leaving Death Row?
Leaving Death Row?
Yeah.
Factually.
Great.
But that was from, I talked to Yasmin, is the woman who ran his career.
Yeah.
He had a 3-record deal with Death Row. So he did All Eyes on Me, did Machiavelli, died. But that was it.
My son Machiavelli.
Oh, All Eyes on Me was 2 records. Because the 2 record, it was
a double disc.
It was a double
Double
disc.
disc.
So like,
He was out of there.
Out.
Yeah.
Tough.
I mean, that was in the movie and shit.
Yeah.
The shit was like, nah, you finna start this Death Row East.
The movie was bad.
Yeah,
The
you was
Alan
Death
Hughes
Row
doc
East.
was great. The Hulu documentary was awesome. Do you guys see that? Did your
I
mama?
seen that one.
Really
Yeah,
good.
y'all like that.
Really
Yeah,
good.
terrible. You know, Biggie was finna leave too.
Damn, he was.
Biggie asked Tupac if he would manage him at one
That's what I'm
point.
saying. It can get creepy. It can get creepy. It can get
Hey man,
creepy.
Uptown Records, man, the book is coming. If you don't want to write it, I'm writing it.
Also,
Uptown
my
Records.
Vanity Keene book coming. It's big. The Aubrey O'Day story. Look out.
It's
Right
coming.
now, only God can judge me. Don't worry about nothing, man.
Out.
Jeff
Out
Perlman,
now, right?
man. Out
October 21st. You can order it now. You can order it.
Okay, you can order it
Pre-order
now.
right now.
Pre-order right now, and it's gonna be everywhere where you find the greatest books at.
Yeah, let's do it,
Yeah,
man.
man.
All right,
Yeah,
man.
go
Thanks
for
for
a
having
motion
you,
on that.
man. And as y'all know, man, make sure y'all comment down below, man. Let us know how you feel about this, man. Make sure y'all go pre-order the book. And yeah, man, thank you for coming.
No, thank you so
Thank you
much.
for coming.
The
Yes,
couch
sir.
is very
Appreciate
comfortable.
Yes, sir.
sure.
That was
All right,
great, man.
That was great.
Yeah.